hello. Hi, everybody. Also, I saw Laura Live Plays in the chat. We were chatting earlier before the stream. How's it going? Hi, everybody. Welcome to, this is episode 2 of our little mini-series, Kloht's Champions Underneath Zalan's Legacy.
Champion!
Holy shit.
The Kloht Champ.
Kloht Champ. That's where we're...
Kloht Champ.
So last week,
Championship.
you're coming
Y'all
really
hot.
Y'all are roll out.
Listen,
So
we didn't
mad
do my
about it.
checks. We do my checks.
Anywho, welcome everybody. So this is part 2 of 3. So the concept of this little series that we're doing is we have our big major villain in the primary campaign, who's Ellish Bassir. So we're flashing back in time because he was once a champion of Kloht. So we're meeting the other champions of Kloht that ultimately met their demise somewheres in the future. So last week it was their very, very first mission. This week they've gone from was it level 5 to level 10. So this is middle of career that we're going to be visiting tonight. That's the face of somebody done forgot to level up. That's do it now.
Yep.
Markiplier says,
leveling right
"Did
now.
you just come
Right
out
now.
of the shower?" No, I put too much goop in my hair.
Yeah.
I've had like
You
an
look
old tub
slick.
for so long, so like when I went to get the fresh tub, it was like, blah! I was like, I can't put it back in. That was the thing.
You look great.
Thanks.
You look great.
Hooray! That is going to be cloaked or cloaked.
Wow.
Hard to put the gloop back in.
Why?
So last week y'all did a thing where I'm gonna do the there's the recap first, and we'll jump into all the other stuff. So last week it was first mission. You found a town. What are you
Do
shaking?
you want to do? You
I'll
want
do
to
that
do
after.
sponsors first?
Nope.
Let him do his thing. Just eat your sausage and mind
Enjoy
your
your
business.
hot dog. So yeah, last week you all found a town that was unable to die, and your mission from the god of death was to go and make sure they died. They were due to die. There was a plague that came, and they ignored it. They realized they couldn't die, so they started sort of making sport out of it. But it was all because a couple loved each other, and then the husband couldn't let the wife go. But y'all went in, you did the thing, you crushed the twisted gem thing that the guy created in order to allow this town to die. And Ellish Bassir finished off the final offender at the very end. Can you not hear me? Oh dear. Okay. Cool. All right. So real quick before we jump back into the story, let's talk about our sponsors real quick. So first up, we've got Atom's Family, ATOMZ_ family. If you used our code Percept Studio, that'll get you 10% off of your order. Although right now, I would actually use their code that they have, because they're doing a sale right now for some new merch that they have out, and that's a 20% discount. So I'd go and hit that, and then whenever that drops off, go and use ours. Just go give them some support. They're a smaller company. They're fantastic. We also have our friends over at Norse Foundry who laser etched us some custom Felted Friend dice a while back for some pre-orders, and they are so great. Use our code Perception Studio. What's up?
Perception.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Adam's Family is running. That 20% is running through. It's a Labor Day sale.
Oh, nice.
So this weekend.
Might be grabbing one of those new shirts. They are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a Labor Day sale for Labor Day. So
Woo.
Yep, that's usually what Labor Day sales are for. Continue, Danny.
So for Norse Foundry, use code Perception Check for 15% off of your order at Norse Foundry. They've got all kinds of cool dice from all kinds of different materials, as well as dice trays and all kinds of cool extra accessories and shit. They're also streamers, and we hang out with them every now and then as well. And we also have our friends over at Level Up Dice. So Level Up Dice, that's Level Up _TTV over there. But also we have recently earned some means to give away some stuff, including a full set of which are gorgeous. But we're giving those items away on Wednesday nights. So tomorrow night, make sure you tune in. We're going to burn through our D6 blind bags first, and then that'll be the thing we give away after those. Just as you're aware. But if you use our link to shop over at Level Up Dice, that helps us earn our way to higher tiers and all that stuff. But regardless, they're a fantastic company that makes luxury, awesome gaming stuff. So go give them, chat them up. Go enjoy. Go shop. Yeah, and we also occasionally do shows with them as well. Sarah's Table and a couple of other ones that we've talked about. We also have Wormwood. We love Wormwood Gaming has been supporting us for a very long time, and they make dice trays, dice vaults, dice hats. Probably they don't. They make luxury tables, all kinds of crap, but at varying levels of complexity and different kinds of wood. And yeah, our towers are magnetic. You can get those in a cool little set and everything. And use code PERCEPTION at checkout for free shipping anywhere in the U.S. And if you forget any of that, just use the exclamation point and the company, and that'll give you all the information that you need in order to get all that stuff throughout the stream.
Then our potential
we really like Albany gummy
sponsors. We got the Albany
Hey,
gummy bears. You guys could tag us and them at the same time. You know, hit them up for us, and then maybe we can give away, you know, packs of Albany's gummy bears to you guys.
Maybe.
You never know. Great. There are also some ways you can interact with our story tonight. So for $10 is nope. For $5, you can give any of our players blessings, which are a d6 roll that they can apply to anything. So that is checks, damage, healing. Wherever dice are used, they can add that d6 to either improve their chances or to add to whatever the results were. And for $10, you can give any of our players rerolls. So rerolls, again, if they fail a roll, them to get a second chance. Hooray! Very exciting. For $15, you can give me DM rerolls, which allow me to force players to reroll their good rolls, which I'm a favorite. Although they are immune when a die roll has been blessed, because they're blessings. For $25, you can describe a character and drop them into our world, and we will play with them and have lots of fun with them. For $50, you can give any of our players DM powers for 1 full minute, which allows them to completely take over the story or the scene. Anything they say goes, and again, that's where we're at. Let's get started. We'll go around. We're going to introduce everybody and their current characters. We'll start with Diva.
I'm Diva. I'm playing Leanna Lemmel. She is a wizard who is currently preparing some new spells that she's learning on the fly, like she do. She is an elf, I think. Yeah, she's a Quailier. She has a heart beast that's it's an owl. No, what was it? It was a chameleon something. An owlmelion. That's what it was, I think.
Owlmelion. Yep, that is correct.
Yeah. Yep, I wrote it down. Owlmelion.
Owlmelion.
And that's gonna be her.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Who are you?
Me? I'm Ryan. I'm playing Gorkathum. He is a gray dwarf or a Durgar living underground. Down in the underground. But he is now a champion of Kloht and a barbarian, and loves to be one of the ones who dispatches people that Kloht deems worthy to die. Right, and then up there.
I guess I'll go since your mouth is full. I'm Halo.
Was full.
And I play Eris Isil. She is a druid who prefers to be in a tiger-like state, and she has a heart beast. She was formerly a Quailem, but under contract of Kloht, she is not bound to head north. And her heart beast's name is Roz, and he is a wolf snow leopard.
Hey, I'm Jerk Tunnelfoot. I'm a goblin monk paladin.
Oh, multi-class.
I had one paladin level last time.
Did you just ew?
What?
No.
Is that
I thought you went ooh. Oh, ooh.
Oh.
I was confused.
Thanks, Reed. Reed tagged Albanese.
Perfect.
Ooh, wait. Oh, great. Brittany's back there. All right, so tonight I want to try something different because we're outside of our main canon, and so I'm going to ask you all. I'm going to say, Eris, you were given leave for a little bit, and you noticed something out of place and something potentially dangerous that might become a job for you all. What did you notice, or where did you notice it?
Let's see. Notice something potentially dangerous that could be a job for us. Since Eris is still very much into natural protecting, maybe it's something along the lines of that group.
Okay.
This want to help me? I didn't know we were gonna have homework.
Sure.
No, that yeah.
It's a pop quiz.
It is a pop
It
quiz.
is a pop quiz. It'll be
Oh.
fun. John Breezy, holy shit! Oh, formerly John JBJ3. The thing is, I knew your handle from
Why,
before
thank
anyway.
you.
Welcome, friend. Thank you for that. Holy shit! And that's a monster drop
Wow.
already. I forgot to talk about the tiers. So every $100, something different happens, and the first one is a large monster drop. So you're gonna be opening into a fight.
Awesome.
Thanks for the.
Wow, dude. You want to
Okay.
put that
So I
towards
should-
anything?
So
Or?
in other words, I should pick the thing that's like the safest thing. It was the first thing that came to my mind. I'm so sorry. It was a stage smash.
Popped in there.
We should pick something really safe for us to go defend.
Very Camp Wakanda.
Oh, those are all gonna be re-rolls. Thank you, John Breezy.
I have a splinter.
So.
It's very easy to remove if this is what you would. Splinter.
Oh, the easy thing to accomplish. I gotcha.
Oh, I was
Ah.
thinking if she had a splinter.
Okay. I'm gonna just bring us back here for a second. So, Eris, I'm gonna assume that it's some sort of like, I don't know, deforestation issue, or some sort of like maybe they're slaughtering what they deem to be a dangerous species, or something
Maybe
along
like a
those.
displacer beast or something along those lines. I don't even know
Sure.
if we have those in Saul, but
Ah,
something
you
that
didn't.
I find.
Yeah, Andre had a pet one.
Yeah,
But
we
he
had
left it on the
yeah.
ship. He's a terrible pet owner.
Oh. No, I'm a good pet owner because I'm not putting him in
He
danger.
saved us on the ship.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
I like that. Placer beast slaughtering.
Maybe they're being hunted for their pelts or something
Hmm.
special about them.
Hmm.
Maybe they're poison or something. Being poached, we'll say, not
Got it.
hunted.
Okay, all right, I like that. Poach.
I'm ready to
Like that.
rescue all of them.
So let's see. Jark, you were in your sort of travels on leave. You were given a name. What was that name? The name of somebody who has made their presence known and is trying to source some amount of power that has remained mysterious.
Starence.
Starence. Wait.
No, Steve Terrence. Terrence.
Starence.
Perfect. All right, Liana. This same group. I'm gonna say you were nearby. You have a habit to travel when you're on leave, so I'm gonna say you've seen their particular way of poaching these animals. You've gotten confirmation of this mission. So, what is their signature means of poaching? Like it's special, right? It's a unique way to take out these displacer beasts that's never been seen before. What do they do?
Oh. I hate this. I love
Improv.
hate. No, I know. I'm like poor animals. I have to think of how they would die. I'm
Like
gonna
what
guess
weapons
that
they use?
they-
Is a particular spell? Is it
I
or a
was going-
combination of the two? It's their means, not necessarily like you don't have to focus on the end result. Focus on what's
okay.
being pointed at them, right?
I wonder if you can move this around, 'cause
Stalker
what I
says
was-
yes
what I
and
was-
or murder.
No, what I was thinking was something to do with the den mother. I'm wondering if there was some way that they could cast a spell on the den mother or something to move the matriarch and the family like out into the open or something.
Like
I don't know what their habitat normally is.
Okay, we're making.
Imagine. I don't know. Caves, maybe?
Yeah.
To where
Kinda
does
like
Yeah.
beasts live?
because they're
Caves?
basically big
Forests?
kitties with tails.
So
like
sleep spells are their bread and butter. Then
Yeah.
is that what we're leaning into?
Oh, yeah.
Either sleep spells or like anti-oxygen bubbles.
oh
Shit.
damn. Okay.
Sorry, that got dark.
What kind of Zahir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a darker one in my head, but I don't want to say it.
I mean, same, but I like this. All right. Whoa. All right. Playing together. Garkatham, you've been out on your leave doing what you do best, which is just challenging people to fights to the death, which you've been succeeding at quite immensely. You bumped into a lieutenant of Sterrance. What important piece of information either fell out of his pocket or out of his mouth while you were beating the shit out of him?
And this is like something to help us into this mission, or
Yeah, it could be a random detail. It could be like, something about, it could be like an access point. It could be like, hey, like I know my boss's weakness is, or it could be their enemies are. It could be anything along those lines. Some sort of like little nugget that you could bring in. Yeah, to better you on your mission, but I think also sort of flavor what you're going to face.
I'd say maybe he was like bragging about his like point of sale, like where he was, like who has been contracting them to get these pelts and everything like that. So at least we know who to go after to get more information.
Sure. You'd know like the drop point, who their contact is, all that stuff. I dig it. Sweet. So again, you're essentially on leave indefinitely whenever you like. You don't have to spend all of your time in the maw with Kloht. Although he makes it comfortable for you. And again, he's not much of a conversationalist. He mostly hangs out while Ellish takes care of you. And there are other chambers there, again, full of food and books and things to do. But it's not the same as being up with the living. So you're granted that. And at this point, a good 1,000 years or so have passed since you've started your careers as champions of Kloht. He's kept you the same age you were when you started, so you're able to sort of. Actually, this is an interesting question. Are you all able to maintain any sort of surface level friendships, or have you sort of given up at this point? Like flashing back to Highlander, like at a certain point you just stop making. Yeah.
I would like to have gone through Kloht's help searching for the goblins who have maybe passed away that I used to belong to.
Sure. Whoa, Deadhouse Gamer, thank you
Hey!
for the raid. How's it going, man? Welcome, friends.
Yeah, that's what I would like to have done.
Sure. Yeah, Kloht, with Ellish's help, is able to give you even like specific locations of where they fell because their souls had to be collected by somebody, kind of thing. So he can guide you to those and sort of creepily hint to like when you can catch them before they go as well, because like Kloht knows the due date, sort of thing. They're able to sort of like, yeah. So you're able to say your hellos and your goodbyes with ease, but I would say most of your brothers now have been dead. The order that you were trained with probably still exists in secret somewhere, but it's way smaller now. And I would say you've probably kept tabs on them. If there's anyone around who knows, you would know.
That time I'm still able to train and stuff, probably.
For sure, yeah. So if you spend your time, like your off time, your shore leave, as it were, like over there, just continuing to kick ass, 100%. I might even say, if you're cool with this, because this is your backstory, but I like the idea of like a wandering temple, kind of like Howl's Moving Castle-ish, but like so this temple just moves to wherever it's safe and just stays put.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, when I first started out, I was a pamphlet guy.
Yeah.
And maybe now I've moved up to a more authoritative figure in this temple.
Now, is
Sure.
it more like Howl's Moving Castle, or is it more like Robin Hood Men in Tights, where they're like dragging the house away?
I actually don't know Howl's
Howl's Moving
Howl.
Castle. It's like a floating
Howl.
castle.
It's got a little, like-
Howl. Is it
Oh,
It's a movie.
it's one of those
You
movies.
should
you've
watch
never
it. It's also a
seen.
book. It's a great book by Dana Wynne Jones. The movie is also excellent, and they're very much the same for like 20 minutes, and then they're like, nope. But they're both wonderful, so I would recommend either. It's good. Phoenix Phoenix Iwaki says, "What's with all the meat puppets?" Yeah, the Felted Friends play on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And Saturday
Are we
morning.
not good enough?
You come on, man.
Just meat bags.
Okay. So cool. What about everybody else? You still got connections? You just dedicated to the cause?
Did you guys see what Valen wrote in the chat? That fun fact: displacer beast pelts are used to make
Yeah.
cloaks of displacement.
Ah.
Did we say that already?
That
Well, no.
makes sense. I would have never
Oh,
put
shit,
those
we
together.
have two of
though.
those in
That
our
makes
group.
sense.
Well, what happens?
It happened.
I don't know. Did.
Aw, thanks, The Lost Gamer. Shucks.
Oh, thanks. Eris would probably have spent most of her time back on Sol, just patrolling and not being bound to head north. Just
Mhm.
keeping Mother Nature safe, and then coming when called, whenever Kloht needed something.
L-
I
Yeah.
imagined Oh, sorry. What was
Yeah.
that?
You're good. Go.
Oh, sorry. I imagined that I would have. Is the sanctum around now?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Okay.
not as it was. It's now in the abandoned stage. The college has
Okay.
now been founded. So the
Oh,
College of
okay.
Oral is now the place where people study magic with more rules and safety in place so that it doesn't turn into Sanctum Safehold, which is basically magically radioactive. This place is
So
Magically delicious.
I want to say, as it was falling, I spent a lot of my time there easing the passage of people who had too much magic when Big Bada Boom. Did some of that, and then probably spent the rest of my time at the other college until Kloht needed me. But always just like, especially with like the elderly.
I will say one of your requirements,
Mhm.
like as an image, is as champions of Kloht, the one sort of condition is that your garb is now like you're in, it's not uniformed, like it's still unique to you and your personal style, but it is very much like a uniform color. The eye is always visible, but you're still able to like express yourself. But it's like one of those things, like as long as you're a champion of Kloht, you gotta wear the thing. You're sort of
Oh.
spreading the message. That's part of the trade, right? Just,
Okay.
you just look badass. That's all. Garkatham, outside of bashing heads, you got any friends on the surface?
Oh, in the surface? No, I live underground.
Oh, great. Right, this is just like a different house to you. This is, hell is fine.
It has no
No, I-
tan whatsoever.
No, completely gray still. But no, I think he probably would have like done extracurricular like killing, I guess.
Okay.
Nerd.
Right.
Change his
So
pet.
I'm thinking it was kind of like Dead Like Me situation where he's just like a reaper now, and anytime close, like, oh, that guy
Wow.
who's not a whole town is past his
Right,
due.
you're the only one who works on the weekends.
Right.
That's what we're gonna
Yeah.
get, right? So you're
right.
full-time reaper.
Yeah.
Just going
Oh
for
my
it.
gosh, Gark is totally that meter maid that just waits.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
Thing to
Come on.
expire.
Come on. All right.
You're
Like
doing
standing
an
at someone's
interesting
door.
job of spreading the word of peace and love of Kloht. This is always drenched in blood.
Your time will come.
I would-
but like eventually.
Unless we're
Yeah.
the way Jark's character is, and his since the group is all in one motion of serving Kloht, he's definitely like, hey, I'm with you to the end. Hey, I'm with you to the end. Hey, I'm with you to the end, sort of thing. So if Gark and Jark wanted to, if Gark wanted to fight or spar at all, there'd definitely be some like, yeah, I'll totally fight with you.
The
Oh.
Gark and Jark connection.
I know.
Good.
I want them to have a buddy cop show.
We're Jark.
Jark
We're
and
Jark. We're Jark and Jark and Jark. Jark, 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 Jark.
I'm Jerkman. I'm Garkin. We're best friends. Batman, Spider-Man, anybody?
Best friends that anyone's ever had.
I was going something completely different.
I think that is. Wow! Look at that.
Thank you for the follow,
Guckamos.
Guckamos.
Guckamos or Guckamus. Thank you. I don't know. Great. Okay, so we've got. I think we got enough to stand on at the beginning of all of this. So you're all going about your business. I'm gonna say, Eris, you're probably up in a tree somewhere, gawking down at like you're seeing people enter the forest, but you're not following yet. You don't have enough information. Liana, I would say you're maybe in the same-ish area, unaware of Eris's presence. Also sort of watching the same thing. Bionic Man-Eater. Thanks for the follow. Oh, Maninator, not Man-Eater. Maninator. Got it.
Nah.
So it's like
I like it.
Bionic Man-Eater. Dang.
Man-Eater.
Hooray. So, yeah, so you're seeing, the poacher's basically rolling into the forest with all their gear, and then you sort of lose sight of it, giving your position away. Would be, at this point, easy. I'm going to say it's early in the morning, sun's up kind of thing.
You said giving our position away?
Yeah, or
my
positions,
position?
I suppose. You're in
Okay.
different positions. Leanne, I don't know
Yeah.
how closely you're watching. I don't know how invested you are in this problem. Right? You've just sort of seen them practicing sleep spells on random passerbys and drunks and stuff like that.
Are they on the property of the college?
No, they're not.
Are they on the property of anyone?
They are in a small town, and
Okay.
it is a small town that is in the kingdom of Estring, and it is a didn't name it.
I might ask them to leave.
You said she's near me, but we didn't like travel together.
Correct. You
Yeah.
just sort of stumbled upon the same thing. Oh no, Michi.
I have a passive perception of 17. Can I at least smell that she's here?
Yeah. Liana, what is your scent?
I want to say ink, parchment,
Irony.
and
Cheers.
biscuits.
Biscuit. British biscuits or
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, like
Nice little.
I can
Have a nice
smell
snack.
you.
right. So sorry. This is a small town. Try that again. Small town called Restar.
Yes.
So this is it's larger than the last town you spent time at many missions ago. Saw you last. It is just on the verge of becoming a city. It's heavily populated. Lots of people in and out. It's a pit stop along the way. It's basically like if you're gonna leave the kingdom and go into the plains or head for the mountains, this is sort of like your last ditch. This is your last stop before you're just going to the teeny tiny villages. But you've been here before, probably. You've been around thousands of years. At this point, you've probably been everywhere. So that's where y'all are. Garkatham, I'm going to say you're at Garkatham and Jark. Wherever you are. I'm assuming Garkatham is probably just literally just punching someone's face in right now. Whether it's still necessary or not. Like just meat. Jark, you're probably training some new recruits at the Wandering Temple. Something along those lines.
Or I'm behind Gark, trying to ask questions to the guy he's beating up right now.
One more second.
Sure.
Oh, nope.
Sure. Okay, yeah, let's make it the lieutenant. Okay. It's fine. Okay.
What?
If you keep knocking my teeth out, I'm not going to be able to tell you anything. Okay, just make
You don't need teeth to talk.
Trust. What do you want? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know?
What do we need to know? Jark?
We need to know.
Where is she?
Where Where is she hiding?
Whoa. Wait, who's she? What?
You tell me who she is.
The den mother? Is that you mean the she's probably asleep in the
right.
cave if we're
It's
lucky.
All right. The den mother. Yeah, that sounds right. What cave?
It's inside the forest. It's a little ways up. It's the poachers. It's where they're going. It's where they're getting all the rounding up all the displaced beasts so we can make our
Point.
sales. Huh?
Point
What?
to the way of the cave.
Oh,
Like a bath, you
I
wanna
grab
go?
his arm and I just start like pointing it.
No.
Like,
no. No, yeah, it's that way. It's that way. It's that way. Oh, Starence is gonna be so mad at me. As you two are fighting, there's a slight sort of like cold wash of air over you. It's very warm wherever you are. Let's say like the alley of a tavern. Everyone's just watching this dude get the shit kicked out of him. No one's doing anything. Probably the same town. We'll say you're at the same town. And you you don't have to turn around to recognize just the presence of Ellish Bassir. You can just feel his energy. This sort of like, it's cold, but not aggressively cold. It's just like, if it's a summer wind, it feels like a bit of beach airs pass through. Thank you, Arsenal Roy. Character the chief, a Kloht servant who sees Dark and Dark as a couple of loose cannons, and the mayor is on his back and wants their badges. Thank you.
I quit.
This is the buddy comedy I've been waiting for.
You see, Ellis. Well, I was coming to summon you so that we could go and start our new mission. However, the chief, our newest recruit, and vying for my position, leadership, some words. He like steps aside, and you see this guy is just like one unibrow, like solid angry face, like big sideburns, but just a square head. Oh, there's a sub in there at some point.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you for
thank
the
you.
Make it a sub.
All right, Jerk and Gurk, I don't like you and you don't like me. But here's the deal. All right, you two are a couple of loose cannons, you understand? You can't just go around punching strangers, you get?
He was punching.
He's not a stranger.
All right, hand in your eyes and your weapons.
My eyes.
Your Kloht's eyes. Hand in your Kloht's eyes and your weapons.
Now, Chief, we've had these eyes longer than you've been around in the group. We're not giving our eyes, because what we do around here gets stuff done.
But you can't abuse your power and position, all right? You've been granted this great opportunity for the god Kloht. And you're
Well, allow me. And
squander.
I go over to the guy. And I lay on hands and give him 5 healing points.
But Jar, he's supposed to be dead anyway.
I'm what? I'm what? I'm what? 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 You just see like the shadow of Ellish and Dark just get closer and closer.
Oh
Punch.
I don't heal him for 5 points.
It's like you're about to put your hands on him and you're like, okay.
Oh, well, why didn't you just tell us that? Then we could have just... Chief, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't know why... Jark's from all over, by the way.
Y'all been around a while. You
Picked up all the accents.
Maybe
Jark-
just a little bit.
All right, listen, the mayor's
Jack
on
can
my
go-
back, okay? And I need to make sure that you two are gonna stay in line. Otherwise, I'll take your badges. I got that authority, you understand?
Listen, we're good. He does the messing up, and I do the cleaning up.
Yeah.
Right. And he turns around, he points at like further down the alley where there's like just a crowd gathering, and there's like a little girl, and there's like the mom's trying to like cover her eyes, but she keeps peeking, and she's all pale, she's about to fall over. It's like, you're not supposed to leave an audience for these kinds of jobs. You're just outside in the open.
Some people like to see it. It's like a horse.
The little
race.
girl
You
nods.
just can't turn away.
Ellis is like, she might be a problem.
Or a stone in the future.
All right. Well, I got my eyes on you. I'm gonna keep watching you two like a hawk. You get me? It's gonna be your ass, okay?
I nudge Gark.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Good. Good. And as
by the
sorry.
way, Chief, we got a lead on the this thing we're going for, the Den Mother and the Starence guy and all this
Oh, you got a lead.
stuff.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
pointed that way.
Yeah, sure did.
Were you punching him at the time?
Nope, not at that time. We were not.
All right. Carry on. But if you ruin one more good life, doing all this stuff in public, I'll have your eyes. The Kloht eyes. I'm not gonna pluck your eyes out. Graphic and then. And he like
Turns into a hawk, actually.
Whee!
To watch us like that.
Hooray!
Gark, I don't get it. I don't get it why he's coming down on us. He was supposed to be dead anyway, apparently.
I don't know.
Listen, I feel like we're going to get chewed out. You know, we've been chewed out before.
I mean, I
So I
guess
think
we
we
just
should-
keep doing what we're doing, but
Um,
just more private.
Actually, roll initiative for me.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Ah!
we're not in the. We don't roll,
We're not
right?
there.
Okay, cool.
Why do I have an advantage on initiative now? That's interesting. Eh.
15 for Jark.
Thank you.
21.
Nice.
Can I do so?
You got Eris.
Oh, we are in this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I've decided we're all roughly in the same town. So whatever tree you're sitting in, you'll
Oh,
be able to
I'll
see
wait
it.
then.
Liana's sort of on the street nearby, so this will
Okay.
bring you all together.
Oh my.
10.
Natural 1.
And no
That's 2,
modifiers?
so 2.
All right.
2. Crappy 2.
Liana. Okay, so here's what y'all see from your particular position. It'll take you a little bit to get all together, but from the alley, you hear a massive crash. You just hear a bunch of guys be like, "Sleep, sleep! Oh fuck!" Ah! Like they're just getting ripped apart. Like you just see blood splat, splat, and trees begin to fall on buildings as they're basically pushing the forest forward. From your eye line, you can't see anything, but you're hearing the crush of walls falling in, the screams of the people living in the place, taverns getting knocked over, lanterns getting knocked over, fires beginning. Just, yeah.
Dogs and cats living together.
Mass hysteria.
Eris. No, I'm gonna save Eris for last. Liana, it's a similar experience for you. You know, you're watching the poachers practice their sleeping magic on drunks and people and passersby, and then like immediately snapping them out of it. So it's like people are not aware really of what's happening. But as that's happening, you do hear the screams behind you, and you're just seeing the debris flying from the other side of town, like smashing into other buildings and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, Gark and Jark, you saw the same thing. Now, Eris, as you look down and you hear those same things, you're able to actually see it. A massive displacer beast. Clearly the Den Mother that you've sort of been stalking and hoping that they would be leaving alone. They've failed their ability to keep this thing asleep, and it is exacting its own revenge on these poachers. But also everybody else and all of the innocents. And as you're sort of looking in a panic, you can see the robes of a couple of your cohorts. I can say you can see Liana from your position. Maybe that's it. I think that's all you can see. But now, Gark, you're up. So visually.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this for you. So if like this is a row of houses and stuff,
Yeah.
all the violence is on this side, and
Right.
you're in an alley. So you're seeing like buildings flying over this way.
Whoa. Not knowing at all what it is, I am just gonna run towards it.
Right.
Fight!
Yeah. So you book it through the alley. You push yourself past the creepy little girl who's all into the shit that you're doing to the guy in the alley. And you look up and you can see the underside of this massive displacer beast muzzle as it swings down to like snap another guy and just rip it apart with a claw, just boing.
Wow.
Not a poacher, just a random dude. And you sort of hear Ellish behind you all being like, "They are not on the list. It is our job to protect these people. Let's get to work." And you, if you have anything ranged, you would be able to make it.
Danny, I'm sorry. We all don't know the same mission that we're on.
So Ellis was arriving to initially inform you of the mission, but now this has become a bit more pressing because Monster dropped, and then we'll get into the mission.
We don't know the other two are involved at this point in time, right?
Correct. You just all happen to be.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
I don't want to kill it because I don't feel like it's something I need to, like, it's not a human that needs to be dispatching. So I just want to, like, go into a rage and yell at it.
Okay.
So yeah, I go into my beastly rage, my jaw kind of distends and opens up, and my hands grow claws, and I have a pointy tail at this point. And I just shout and bellow and growl at it, trying to establish dominance.
Okay.
What should I?
Charisma? Or I guess intimidation.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. 24. Good kitty.
It just like it just plucks a person out of its teeth. And then
Cool.
it sort of eyes you. It's not going to attack you, but even as it's eyeing you, like as people are walking by, it's just kind of, it's looking to understand you a little bit better.
Okay.
Jark, you're up.
Yeah, watching what he's doing and seeing this displacer beast. I don't know if it's a den mother or not, right? I don't know what this. I just know it's a
Big
huge
ol'
beast
monster.
attacking
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
And how far away is it?
It's just on the other side of the alley that you were beating up this guy in, so you could run up and easily make it near enough.
I could run up to it.
Mhm.
I mean, okay. I will. How big is it? I'm sorry. How tall is it?
The underside of its chin is about 15 feet off the ground, so it's maybe another 5 feet long. So yeah, like 20 feet. He's big.
Sure. I'm gonna jump up on the closest roof then,
Mhm.
and scurry across the roof to try and hop on top of this thing.
Ooh. Acrobatic.
Absolutely. 19.
Sweet. Yeah, just gently land like right between its shoulder blades where it can't get to you.
Sorry. I don't know that we're trying to protect displacer beasts, right? I'm just trying to get to the Starence guy.
Yeah, so the only
you.
information you've gotten directly from Ellish is we have to protect these people, assuming the villagers. And then, yeah, you have information about Starence.
Okay.
And then Eris, from your vantage point, you're able to see and recognize Gark and Jark just taking this thing on. and I'm sure you have.
Okay. I'm going to pull out a dagger while I run to it and jump on the back of it. With that roll, did I make it onto its back?
Yeah, you landed like right between its shoulder blades. You're like right.
Cool. So I'm gonna punch it a couple times
Oi!
using my arm to strike. Actually, I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna punch it once. Wow! And try to get it. Like I'm trying to find the soft spots on the spine and try and immobilize it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I will roll for that. That's do I get advantage to them on top of it?
Yeah, I would say so. It's not going to be able to avoid you any.
I'll take it. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
21 to hit. And then I'm gonna take my second attack with the dagger. That's 18 to hit. Oh, I
That
got
will also
advantage.
hit. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. 18 is my it hits. Cool. Advantage, and then I will spend. Let me see. New stuff. Do I get stunning strike yet? I do. Okay. With that hit, I'm gonna spend 1 key point to try and get it to be stunned. So please make a con saving throw.
Okay.
The DC is
Ah.
12.
That's like 6.
Cool. It is stunned.
Great.
So I'm going to roll damage for those first 2 strikes that I did real fast, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Is that right? That's not right. 1 hit point? No.
1 plus your strength modifier?
No, that's not. That's weird. I get a unarmed attack. Unarmed strike. Damage equals 1 plus strength modifier. Oh.
1 plus your strength.
So it's 1. Ew.
Should have done more push-ups in those 1,000 years.
Well, how does Bo get? She's not strong. She's dexterous. That's like a D4 or something. I don't even get damage with the flurry of blows. What the hell is this character that I've made?
No.
What the
I
shit?
ask that every day. Who
All
is this
right,
character
that's
today?
cool. Guess I'll roll damage for the dagger then. That's cool. That's another 1. Oh,
no.
plus 4. 5. 6 points of damage.
No.
Oh, you know what? F that. I'm gonna pump some divine smite. Divine smite in this thing if I can, because I've got paladin stuff. And I can't be no bitch or hitting for 5 points. New stuff. I don't even see divine smite. Okay, you may continue on, please.
All right. It is
Sit
now
here.
Eris's.
How far am I in the tree from Big Displacer Mama?
You're the furthest from anybody. So I'm gonna say you're about 200 feet. So you'd have to like descend from the tree and then get across to the
jeez.
town because you've been watching the forest edge
Okay.
of the town.
Jeez, 200 feet away. That's very far. Freaking fractals. All right.
It's like,
I
Ellish,
guess
get me
I'm-
closer.
Right? Oh, help! It's gonna take me 5 rounds just to get over there. All right, I guess I will just jump out of the tree and wait. Maybe as an animal I have better run speed? Give me 1 second. Jeez, wait. What's a really fast animal? What was it? Which was
A cheetah. Mongoose. Ostrich. Lion,
Wait, does a hawk have?
antelope,
Gazelle.
jackalope.
Oh, kangaroo. They're pretty.
I checked that for 2 seconds. I don't know
Not
if
like a
that's happening
cheetah.
anymore.
They're not.
Mhm.
Okay, hawk has a fly of 60.
Ooh. You can move
Then what about a
120
giant
if
hawk?
you dash with that.
The giant hawk. Sorry.
All of us be learning.
Mm.
Learning.
Should have asked how far away I was before my turn, so I could have been ready.
Also,
I've
is
been
this
ready.
daytime or nighttime?
Still daytime. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the late morning, early afternoon, 11:30.
Mm.
Wow, my pen!
Oh,
My
no.
special pen.
I'm gonna yell to Raz. Raz, let's go. We have to protect the mother. I'm gonna jump out of the tree and wild shape into a giant eagle.
Sweet.
I think I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. And so fly speed of 80. So fly and dash, so 160.
Nice.
Cool.
I guess that's my turn.
Nice. All right. It is now Ellish's turn.
Ooh.
So Ellish is going to dart down the alleyway and catch up to you, Dark. For just rah, rah, rah.
I'm a
He is
monster.
going to cast Negative Energy Flood.
Oh.
So it has to make a Constitution saving throw. Fails. And it is going to take some damage. So you see Ellish like just quietly, like he runs to get there, and then he just slows down, and just kind of walks. Vaish chittering behind him. Vaish now has exceeded Ellish's height. So his heart beast, the praying mantis, Black Widow combo is towering over him. Not yet large enough to ride for 1,000. But he, so you see him just sort of like close his eyes and focus, and just sort of his hand over the ground, and up whip these ribbons of negative energy, just like, and they start shooting at the massive creature, and it now takes 29 damage.
Boys.
And then Vaish is going to, you see its back open up with a couple of wings, and just start zipping up toward the beast as well. And so Vaish is going to do a little attack. One of them hits. 5 more. So yeah, Vaish is now kind of up there next to you, Jark, and you just see his front inchers, like his mantis arms, just flying at the back of his neck.
Damn.
Oh, this thing's stunned, by the way, so I think people get like advantage on their attack roll.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's all good. I forgot.
they should be.
You right. A little S on theirs. Cool. It's now the beast's turn.
Raban?
That's right. Beast Raban. Watch Dune, everybody, but read it first.
Ha.
And it's stunned to the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Okay, so that means it can't,
it
do
can't do
anything on its
anything.
turn. So it's just die to die. It's like one lump or two.
Until the
lying
end
right
of your next turn, if it fails.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's just the doi to doi to doi. So now it's Liana's turn. So Liana, you are
Yes.
now able to sort of see all this action,
Okay.
and you can see your your friend and your other friends, or at least your colleague. I don't know if you're friends or not, but you can see Jark on top, and you can see Vaish behind Jark, both sort of hacking away at the creature's head and neck, and then you can audibly and very easily recognize Gark's bellows from the alleyway. So,
How close am I to the creature and everyone else?
you are, let's say you're about 100 feet away.
Okay.
Not super close, but you're in the town. So you're a little bit closer than Eris was, but it might take you a second to catch up.
Okay. I wouldn't be able to. Darn, my plan is not going to plan as well as I planned. Is it obvious to me that it's a displacer beast causing the trouble, or what does
Yes.
it look like to me? Yes.
Do you? Yeah, because the displacer beast now has kind of crushed its way through several of the buildings, and it's tall enough to be seen from ground level. This thing is massive. So yeah.
That's something super
Initially,
cool
it was a
I wanna do, but I
mystery,
don't
and
think
now
I
you're
can.
like, oh shit.
Okay, it's like, okay, it's that.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to cast Frost Fingers. It's a Constitution save of 15.
Frost. Oh, fuck. 5.
So if I have advantage, how does that
Well, you
work?
can. Well, roll it again, because if you get a nat 20, you can at least crit. Go for it. Oh
If
no, I would
I-
save. So I guess on that, nothing. Or it
Yeah,
just
I'm
automatically
not
hits.
sure how it would.
Listen,
Maybe
rules and math. My weakest point.
rules and math and rules and math. Okay. I do 20. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I'm nowhere near close enough to this thing to do that. Can I undo that?
Oh,
Okay.
so it only automatically fails strength and dexterity save.
I'm also
Sorry.
not
Just too far
near as
for the
close
spell.
as I need to be. Yeah, I derped hard. Are you cool if I redo that?
Yeah, you can also take your action to move further, so you're ready for
Okay.
the next round.
Oh darn it! I don't have any. I don't have all these materials. Ah! Okay, I cast. Oh my god! What? Why do all these spells need things that I don't have on my person?
Okay, so
Can't
for tonight and for the next couple nights,
Okay.
I'm going to just assume you all are very well equipped. Like, you know your
Okay.
spells, you know how they work, you know that you got to be ready to go at the drop of the hat. So anything that contains material components that you otherwise wouldn't have, I would say you at least have enough to do it once.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, right off the bat. So go nuts.
Okay, we
You're
do it again.
professionals, damn it.
Okay. Can I have you do a dex save? You want to beat 15?
Yeah. Oh, that's a 7.
Huh?
So
27?
that's a 7.
Oh.
47.
A 7.
It's like, dang. How did that happen? So I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt. It's a stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide. Blast out from me towards that. So you would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. So let's see. 15, 12 plus 28 damage.
What are you aiming for on this beast?
Huh?
What are you
What am I
aiming
aiming
for
for
on
on
the
the
beast?
beast?
A very large buff.
Is it more than 5 feet wide?
Yes. Its
Um,
head is like 5 feet
Oh,
wide.
jeez. Okay.
It's a big lady.
I would say I'm aiming for a clear pathway so that I do not hurt any civilians or my compatriots.
Okay, that's why I was asking. Hey, DM saving throw.
Okay,
Thank you for
that's-
the raid.
Yeah.
I was
that's what
trying
I
to
would
trap
be
you,
doing.
diva. Great. So
I know.
I would say you aim for like a leg or the backside.
Okay.
Ramen Rocks, thank you for the follow. Thank you,
Thank
DM
ya.
saving throw. Much appreciated. Welcome. Join us. We're fighting a giant displacer beast, and then we'll get into it. Thanks for the follow, DM saving throw. Appreciate it. All right. So it failed its save, right? So what's
Yeah.
the damage?
Oh, I thought I just told you.
Did you?
Misprint. Good name.
Yeah, and I don't remember. I thought it was 20.
Lightning bolt.
It was. Oh,
No, you got a 7.
oh,
Danny rolled a
son of
7.
bitch.
Yeah, I failed
Yeah,
my
and
saving
then
throw, but I don't. Did you roll damage?
Oh yeah, I rolled.
I don't think you.
Did you tell it?
Did you say it out loud?
Yeah, I thought I did. Let's do it again.
Is it weird? Okay, sorry. Just because this person's
What?
name is Bellsprout in the chat. Like, I don't remember a lot of specific Pokemon episodes, but I very much remember the Bellsprout Tower episode. 'Cause the architecture of that building like blew my mind when I was a kid. I was like, that's how California worked.
28.
28. Thank you for that. Now there's this big. It's like, it's got that cool sort of like tendrily tree mark burned into it now.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh, you said
That's true.
27. That's right.
It was 27.
Oh, so I got
That's right.
one
She did say
plus
that
one.
loud.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah. I said the thing.
like perfect.
I was responsible.
Responsible. Fabulous. All right, not bad, Leon. All right, back up to the top. It is now Gark's turn.
Awesome. Seeing that everyone is now just pouncing on it, I'll
Mhm.
use go after it and start just making attacks.
Sure.
All right, and I just go in for a bite attack and a tail attack.
Sweet.
And I will be doing this with Reckless, so I get advantage, but I also am enduring the daylight, so it's straight roll because I have disadvantage on attacks because I'm a
But you
Duergar.
still then have advantage because it's still stunned until its turn.
Oh,
correct?
I guess I didn't need to use the
So yeah, your stuff cancels out, but you still have advantage because that stuff canceled out.
that.
Am I wrong? I think I'm right. Right? Sounds right.
Don't do
No, no.
reckless because you
Don't do
already know that
reckless?
it's stunned.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah, because it would already have advantage. Yeah.
This
Okay.
one says, but are you responsible?
All right. So yeah, no reckless, but so a 17 to hit for the first one.
Mm.
Yes. All right. That's me making a bite attack.
Nah.
So. 4. Oh, thank you.
Leviathan. Hey, that's Matt. What's up, Matt?
Oh, hi,
It's
Matt.
Matthew, one of our many sometimes texts who comes and helps us out. Matt started streaming recently, so make sure you go follow him at Leviathan over there. Over at his channel.
That is the coolest name ever.
Hi, Matt.
Streamed it. That is awesome.
Sweet. Oh, dude, you were playing. Sorry. Well, while you calculate, you're playing Pokemon Unite. It's super fun. It's so cute. It's a little baby MOBA, but you play as Pokemon.
So 7 points of damage, and it needs to make
There's probably garlic in it.
save.
Points.
So yeah, it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. Not wisdom. But you know, we're very smart. 14.
14 is the save that it needs to make.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
Ooh, his.
yeah, right. And then I will make my other attack, my second attack, which will be a tail attack. Ooh,
Alright.
that one's good. And that's a non-natural 20.
Cool.
And that will be 14 points of piercing damage.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Jark, it's you.
Okay, so he's stunned at the end of my next turn. I think I'd like to use my channel divinity.
Cool.
I'd like to use Nature's Wrath. And I'd like it to I want to have spectral vines come up from the ground spring up and reach for a creature within. Yeah. Please make either a strength or dex saving throw.
Strength or dex? I'll choose strength.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Oh.
8.
Right.
I haven't gotten
It
into
is
proficiency yet.
restrained. It can
Restrained.
repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, freeing
Danny's
itself.
sad.
Finds the spirit on success. So there you go. I use the channel divinity
Nice.
to hold it, and I'm not gonna hit it. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
Because I have something else I want to do later.
Okay. It is now Eris's turn.
All right. With my some more 180 and 200, so I'll fly the rest of the 20 feet above the displacer beast, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to drop the form, and I want to land on its head.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at each of my friends and yell, "Stop! What do you think you're doing?" And then I'm going to cast Dominate Beast
Oh.
the mama. So can you please give me, I hope you fail, a wisdom save of 15.
You got it.
Roll low.
8.
He's been rolling low for me. 8.
8, perfect. All right, I'm gonna, just aim this into the displacer beast's ear to where the others can't hear me. And I'm gonna say, "Sister, I'm going to try to protect you. I need you to get back to your cave now."
You don't want us to hear that? No. Okay.
All right.
But I asked you, it said, "Stop, what are you doing?"
Okay.
Oh, and I'll also say to her, "Fine, you can be within earshot if you want."
I think you want.
Okay. So I'll say to her, "Yeah, I'm here to protect you. Get back to your cave as fast as you can."
It's, but imagine that slowed down, so it's like Godzilla level. Great. Yeah, you've successfully. So right now it's dominated. Is it still stunned now that it's restrained at the moment? Right. It's stunned and restrained.
No, it's not stunned. It's just restrained.
Just restrained. Okay, now it's just
Restrained.
It's Ellish's turn.
Oh.
Now Vaish is up there with you. Arsenal, thank you for that. Character Brutal de Monster, a woman who wants to make a cloak of displacement from the pelt of the displacer beast. Thank you for that. She might show up later. I have my. Thanks.
That's the point of sale. The contest.
Brutal de Monster.
That's just get buying all these pelts.
She doesn't kill the displacer beast. Great. So it's Ellish's turn, but again, Vaish is up there. Ellish does his creepy Ellish thing where he just sort of takes a step forward, disappears, and then continues that step directly next to Vaish. So he's now on the back wall. And he starts prepping another spell. He did not hear what you said.
Even though I yelled, "Stop, what are you doing?" at them?
Oh, you did, didn't you? So then no, he will just patiently stare at you, as is just as normal and creepy for him to do. Just that quiet little smile on his face. Just waiting. Right, so Ellish and Vaish are going to stop their attack. It is now the beast's turn.
That smile.
So the beast is restrained and therefore cannot move. But it starts to try to move back toward the forest.
It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Oh, okay.
So you may.
Come on, girly. Be strong.
What kind of saving throw was it? What's my modifier?
As either a strength or a dex.
10?
No.
Oh, I see.
No, it's still restrained.
Still restrained. Yeah, so it's trying to leave. Just Just can't. Liana, it's your turn.
How close am I to? I haven't moved. I would like to use my movement to go to the displacer beast.
Okay. Yep. You're able to get there pretty easily. It doesn't attack. You can't move.
And then I do both of these things. Nope. I came over there for a dumb reason. Or no, with one willing creature. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work.
Cool.
I want to try to cast and Justin, let me know if I'm doing this wrong. I want to try to cast Dimension Door to teleport myself and the Displacer Beast. If the Displacer Beast is considered a willing creature. It said I thought it was too big, but it said, yeah, okay, it is too big. I can't do that then. I just go to. I just walk up to Eris then. I'm just like.
Well, Eris
is on top of the animal.
Yeah, everyone's on it except for Gark, I think, right?
Yeah.
I'm just then I just casually walk up to Eris. Then that's what I do for my turn.
To Gark. Eris is on the back of the beast.
Yeah, I walk up to Eris.
Stop saying
He's on the back of the beast,
Eris
which is monstrously large.
Yeah, walk to me.
Yes. Like, well, I mean, walk like two, and then like.
Oh, like to face the beast. So you're walking. So you're next to Gark, is what I'm trying to explain. Because he's still on the ground.
Okay.
She's on the back of this thing that is like 20 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah. As long as I'm okay.
Yeah. So you're all nearby. You're in the same area.
I understand now.
Great. All right, Gark, it's you.
All right. Seeing that everyone, or I was yelled at to stop, I just kind of shrugged my shoulders and just.
You still in like your beast mode body?
Yeah, but like my jaw kind of droops down. Yeah. But otherwise, I do not take any turn.
All right.
I hold my action just in case. I'll hold a bite attack in case it decides to.
All right.
In case it decides to break out.
Chuck Liana up there.
Sure. Hey, little one, you want to boost? Liana? You want to boost up there? All right. Strength check with advantage since I'm raging. Ooh. Apparently I'm really disheartened because it's a 7.
Oh. Yeah, your heart's just not in it. You're like, I really want to fight. So Liana, you're like,
oh,
Well,
sorry.
imagine it's like when you go to step on a step that you think is there, but it's not there, and you're just like,
phantom throw. Like faking out a dog. Right. Okay. On to Jark.
Who rang the bell? Why are we stopping?
Oh, you're asking me? Everyone, hold on tight.
Yeah, I heard it.
Just do it.
I'm holding.
Okay. Are you guys like holding onto the paws down on the ground or something like that?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Oh, she said, hold on. Yeah, I grabbed like the tail, maybe.
Cool.
Why are we holding on tight?
Is it still restrained? Is it able to run right now?
It will be
No.
able to move probably.
It's
on its
restrained.
Next, we hope.
Let it go.
It's been killing everyone.
I said trust me, let it go. But hold on.
I would do what she says.
Okay.
So yeah, you
I wait for everyone to give me. Let me know if you're holding on. Don't know why I'm Italian now.
I'm right here. But it's like Ellish like is on the back of this thing, like those people who ride the bus but don't hold on to anything.
Mm.
Like his legs just like move really well with it. It's like a surfer almost.
Now
And
release the ensnaring stuff.
great. So it's now released. It doesn't attack anyone else. It's no longer just squishing people at random. And it seems to be following your lead, Eris. So whatever you would like to do.
I'm trying to get it to run back to its cave right now.
Great. Yeah, so we're out of combat for the moment. We'll keep this order if we jump back in. But you just boosh, it just turns around, barrels through the forest, and it knocks trees out of the way to make a clearer path. You can sort of see that its lithe body would normally be able to kind of go around the trees, but he's not worried about that. But she, but as you continue to go, you hear smaller versions of the sounds that this creature makes, and then those sounds stop as there are multitudes of just poachers. They're out there throwing nets, but the nets are imbued with magic, so the second it touches their bodies, they fall asleep. They start to pull their weapons and make it just a quick and easy thing. And she's but before you get much further, Ellish sort of leans forward. Now, very quickly, I have come here to report to you that we do have a bit of a job. And it is here, and it seems to have something to do with these creatures. Now, these creatures are meant to last a very long time, and because of the effects of these poachers, they are currently endangered, and that is not Kloht's will. They are meant to live for a very long time. So do what we must.
Yes, no shit.
So do what you must to preserve this species. I appreciate your passion, Eris, but I am still a ranking officer. But we shall follow your
You
lead.
don't get the chief after you.
Yeah. Chief is sort of on his own probation.
Has she arrived back at the cave yet?
So not yet. So the cave itself is even further in. You feel like it's this particular. All right, we're gonna break some rules here, but it's basically she's essentially like think like Alien Queen almost. Like she has just been like churning out this placer beast. So we are maybe halfway to the cave at this point, and they're still getting dozens of them here, just out where they would just be playing, running around, hunting for themselves. That sort of.
Me, having been tracking these poachers for a while, would I know that they know where the cave is or no?
Yeah, you would assume because you see them go in with nothing and go in with equipment and then come out.
So they know where the cave is. Okay,
yeah.
Shoot. Okay, as she's running, I'm gonna direct her. Your home has been compromised. I need you to get any of the kittens you can and find a new safe place. And then once we're kind of like in the forest, like away from the eyes of the kind of throws a kink in my plan, away from the eyes of the town, I was gonna have everybody all right, everybody jump off.
What's your plan?
Okay, my thought was to get her to safety out of the eyes of the town, and then I was going to turn into the displacer beast and have you fight me, and then the town could see you kill the mama displacer beast.
Is the town going to go and kill her, or is it poachers?
The town did seem incredibly displeased with her current, or her recent acts, I would say. It's not a
But
terrible...
perhaps there are poachers. Perhaps there are poachers in the town, and if they see the mother dead, they will not try to hunt her any longer. It could just buy some time for her to get away and find a new safe place.
How can we help move her?
I don't think we need to help move her and her kittens. I think we need to make a distraction for her to get away, and we take out as many of the poachers as we can.
That I can do.
I will distract. Excuse me.
Not Atlanta.
Oh,
um,
continue slaughtering.
Ellish, I like very much most of this plan. My only concern with it is poachers are generally for hire. If we are to stop this attack, this onslaught of this species, then it is up to us to stop the head of the operation.
Right, so leave one kind of alive.
Oh, yes, take information where you can, but feel free to
Do we
kill
have
whoever
any?
you wish.
Do we have any leads on where we can find an accent? Where we can, where we
strong
can
back?
find
Yes, I was given a name, Sterence.
Oh, yeah.
that son of a yeah. I know. I heard of his name too. We're tracking that guy.
Alex, this is extraordinarily convenient, and we take care of the immediate problem, and then we take care of the source. Yes?
Cool.
Let us
Yes, let's do
unleash
that.
it.
Yes.
For Kloht in greater glory.
Charge towards the thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'll hop off.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start back.
Yeah, I
up.
jumped off too.
You
And I'll just look at her and be like, gather the kittens you can. Run. Go.
Oh yeah, so she starts just ripping the nets off and just pulling up babies and stuff like that. That's her beginning of her action. But Garth, we will
are there any
start-
poachers around right now?
There
Like,
sure are. Yes, there are.
P.
Let's take care of some of these poachers. Let's make some magic.
So I'm gonna keep the same initiative. I'm just gonna attack them. I'm gonna roll for them really quick and just plug them in. Go. Woo-wee.
Oh, that's a cool spell.
Okay. So Gark, you are up. I will lay the land a little bit. So I would say maybe 10 nets were deployed. Underneath each of those nets, there's about 4 little bitty displacers, like little cub, little kitten equivalents. And for each of those nets, there are maybe 3 men to operate it, like 2 on either side to load, and it's sort of like a massive crossbow situation. So there's a guy in the center holding the thing and also releasing it. And so there are about 5?
You said 3.
3. So there are 9. There are 9 poachers.
9 poachers, but they're like spaced out? Or
Yeah, they're spaced
Okay.
out sort of in the forest, but they're all nearby-ish. It's just
Okay.
all of these animals are playing out.
Gotcha. Well, I'll run up to a group of 3 and aim for the dude who is holding the crossbow.
Okay.
And I'll make 2 claw attacks against him.
Alrighty.
11
Wow.
Oh,
and a 10. So no. I'll use a yeah. I'm gonna use a reroll on
Do it.
That's better. 26.
That'll do it.
All right, and 12 points of piercing, slashing damage with my claws, and then I get another attack, and I'll use my bite at this point.
No.
That's 12 to hit. I'll use another reroll.
Okay.
Better. 24.
Hit.
And that's 10 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also have him roll a wisdom save.
That is 18.
18. Well, be successful.
All right, it is now the poacher's turn. So they'll have 3 turns because 3 sets of them. So the set that you just attacked, main guy drops his net crossbow and pulls out a normal crossbow. Wait. Does 9 hit?
Nope.
Okay. 9 hit. 17.
17 does hit.
Yay. Hey.
We don't have maps or anything like that, do we? To show us where all the poachers are.
We do have an overhead if we want to
Yeah.
set something up.
Let's set something up. Oops. Let's move the map. La, 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 la.
So I'm currently engaged with a group of 3.
So that is
Oh, congratulations!
that is 8 piercing damage.
8
for you.
points halved for raging, so I
Yeah.
take 4.
Great. And now the other fellas, actually all 6 of the other ones are not being directly attacked by y'all, so they're actually going to attack the big beast because they're most intimidated by that for the moment. For them, 20. That'll hit. Another nat 20. Hell yeah. All right, so we're going to do some damage. 2, 3, 33 damage as they all just unload at the big cat. She mad. But that is the poacher's turn. So now, it's Jark's turn.
Where am I, please?
The
There's
old-
poachers up there.
These
Poachers
are
up straight up.
poachers. Those are poachers. These are poachers.
Where are you?
I'm right here
He's
in the
middle
group of
those
3.
poachers.
I'm gonna go up to those 3.
All right.
If it's 40 feet.
Yep, you make it.
Up.
Sorry,
Oh.
not your group. The
Oh,
group
oh,
that was
oh,
north of him, I guess.
My up. Or
Gotcha.
screen up.
All
right. Yeah.
That's also
right
Ryan's.
there.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm going to use my.
Hey, that girl at
Ah.
that place. How you been?
Oh.
I'm going to use my
Super late.
action to cast Thunder Wave. I'll use 2 key points to do that. And those 3, any creature in a 15-foot cube, Constitution saving throw.
17 for one of them. 2.
Okay.
Nat 1 and 18.
What's the third one?
18.
So 1 fails.
Okay, so one of them fails.
Okay.
It's 2d8 thunder damage. They still take half as much damage. No, they're not pushed. Okay. So 9 points of thunder damage, halved for the 2 that made it.
Okay.
And then the one who didn't make it gets pushed 10 feet away
Dang. Okay.
with all 9 damage.
Sweet.
And that is my turn.
Sweet.
Oh wait, no, I used a key point for that. Oh, it's still an action though, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey.
Oh. If I use key points, does that mean I still could? Is that my action to use key points?
No, you're adding things into your action.
Yeah, you can just you're spending them to do stuff. Like sorcerer, but punching.
Unless it says, like,
should have ran.
Use a key point to make a bonus action. Is something like that. Like Flurry of Blows is a bonus action, and you spend a key point to do it on your bonus.
It just says I can use 2 key points to make Thunder Wave happen.
Cool.
Do it.
I'm gonna use my. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
alright.
New
They're all new
character.
characters for everybody.
Yeah, man.
Can you bring that one back for just a second?
Oh, show.
Cinematically, I'd like to run up. I'd like to hit him, and then use key points to cast Thunder Wave.
Sure.
Can I do that instead?
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Okay, sure. So I'll hit the one to the left of me real fast if I can.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's a 16 to hit.
16. Will hit.
Okay, and then with my other attack, I'll hit the guy to the right of me.
Mhm.
That's a natural 19 to hit.
Will definitely hit.
And then I'll use bonus action to cast those 2 key points to
Cool.
Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
Can we do that? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah. So now the first one. Oh, now the middle one. Now he's blown back 10
Got it.
10 feet.
He's still taking that. So
let
now
me
we
go
just gotta
ahead
roll
and-
damage for the Thunder Wave or for
Yep.
the first.
I absolutely will. Give me
Cool.
2 shakes of a Persian kitten's whiskers.
Mm.
Ew.
Displacer beast tentacles.
7, 10, 11. So the guy on the left gets 7 points of damage,
Nice.
and the guy on the other side gets 5 points of damage.
Cool. Got it.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm so sorry.
Woo!
Eris, you're up.
I'll do that. All right. Let's see. I'm going to bonus action go into my tiger form. Tiger up. And then let's see.
Uppercut.
Roz and I. How far is it from the group that no one's hit? We have 40 feet of movement.
The group that no one's hit.
40.
40? Oh, okay. We'll just go help out Jark then. Or actually, you've got more people on you, so we'll go to Gark.
Okay.
Can you go 40 and then jump? As a displacer beast?
It's not like extra movement you get though.
You don't get to jump further?
No, it's not the Jungle Cruise.
I always thought you get to jump. Like you can run and
pounce
jump.
is a thing, but if a tiger moves at least 20 feet, it's triggered and hits a claw attack. You still have to be able to reach them though in that turn in your movement.
Mm.
Visually.
It's
Oh,
Visualness,
oh.
not audibleness.
What?
I'm just.
I was just saying, I just realized how visually noisy this shirt is.
Oh, it is.
Can't
That
hear
shirt
it.
is
I
static.
can't hear it all.
I didn't notice it until like a couple minutes ago.
Are we? Are Roz and I flanking anybody for Gark?
This guy
Yeah.
right here.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a bite attack.
I'm not.
Ooh. Oh, 19 on both of them.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
plus, I think it's plus strength for a tiger, so 22 to hit.
So right
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
Plus 5.
Oh, plus 5. Okay, so 24. Right. This is a D10, right? I use these often. All right. So, oh, nice. 8, 9, 10. 11 points of piercing damage.
Mm.
And then Roz is going to also make an attack. I thought you wouldn't. Oh, natural 20 for Roz.
Ooh,
all
right.
Nice.
Get him. Get him, buddy. All right. So let's see. That is a 1, 2, 10. Gummit. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that damage because I only rolled a 1,
Ooh.
guys.
Yeah.
When did you get to reroll it?
Can I use a re-roll? want to reroll his damage. He only rolled a 1 and he critted. That's dumb. That's better.
We can use rerolls for that.
Couldn't- I'm pretty sure. I guess we've never done it. We've only ever rerolled on d20s.
That's
But
true.
I guess in theory you could use it for other things. Anyway, well, I'm doing
Not
it.
against it.
Let's see. Okay, so let's see. That's 12 and 3.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be because you're like,
Uh,
sure, use your rerolls.
That's
Burn 'em all up,
17
kids,
points.
burn 'em all up.
That's 17 points of damage from his bite attack. And then also, can you give me a strength save? You're trying to get past an 11, otherwise you're knocked prone by Roz.
All right. It's just the one guy?
Yeah.
Got it. So he's prone?
A what?
Yeah. Okay, and that is our turn. Good job, Roz. Good job, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh,
He
someone
did?
called me.
How much did he take total? Sorry.
No, he's that last hit from Roz was 1 plus 5, so 17 points on that last
Not
one.
quite yet.
But he's prone, so
He is prone. I don't know how to make it. Token
Ryan, how did you make the magic colors?
I have an ice cube.
What?
Right. It's Ellish's
What did they-
turn.
It was so freaky. I was just like, what in the world?
Um. Here, give me
Ellish.
a. And he's gonna fuck shit up. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. He's going to. Oh fuck! This is a bonus action. Hell yeah!
Whoa.
So first, bonus action first. Why the hell not? It's here. We're here. He's gonna cast Shadow Blade at 5th level.
Nice.
damn.
Dang.
He's gonna aim at one of the health guys.
I'm gonna spend $200 for a Burger King burger, 'cause I can.
Shadow
Overkill. Overkill.
Blade.
There you go.
Focus
Ah, wait.
the game.
What?
It's the
Oh, it just happens.
Oh shit.
I don't need to be.
This is on a hit. See?
Oh, is it like how you when you smite, like you add smite damage to things if you hit it, but otherwise it stays active?
No, you like make a sword,
Oh.
deal psychic damage.
Oh.
It says, but then it says like on a hit it does this. When like there's no like thing to make it hit. It doesn't list any saves.
Is it listed in your attacks?
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
Sorry, maybe. Not bad. Sorry, guys.
I'll go.
It's okay.
It ain't there.
Oh.
I'll just have. Oh. But that would have been dope. So instead, he's going to.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that one's fun. No. Oh, I see. It's yeah, you're right. It's like a spiritual weapon. It will summon that as his bonus action. So he just like reaches into the shadows and forms up this blade.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't attack with it at the moment. And now he's going to cast Immolation
Oh shit.
at level 5. At one of the fellows.
Immolation.
What level is he?
Fire.
You're all level 10 right now.
Hey, we need to remember what Ellish has
Right?
when we face him.
Yeah.
He's a wizard. He might have different things by the time you see him again. Great. They failed that save. So they're about to burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
All right. So this, yeah. Actually, that dude, super jerk that dude is dead. He is just completely devoured by this flame.
The recipe extra crispy.
Oh, and the target is turned to ash. So yeah, he just like full on like Buffy vampires it and to the ground.
That's exactly what I hoped you were gonna say.
And then Vaish, his critter, is gonna go and run up to the one who got pushed away faster. Hit. Alright. It's been pinched. Wow. That's Vaish.
Yeah.
Holy hell. Alright. Big boy. Great. Next up is going to be the Beast. So the Displacer Beast is massive and pissed, and is going to go for the ones that currently don't have anyone on them, and it's gonna go batshit.
Get him, mama.
Is that other one a Displacer Beast too?
No, that's Eris in her tiger form.
I
Oh,
don't have a
gotcha.
tiger mini.
We're lacking in minis. If any of you have a shit ton of minis that you're not using, feel free to mail them to us.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
One attack will hit. One attack will not hit.
Tiger. Uppercut.
What?
Tiger Uppercut. It's a move made famous from the Street Fighter character named Sagat, who is a Muay Thai fighter.
You outnerded the nerds just then.
I like Street Fighter, but I never played Sagat. I was a Dalsum and Blanca guy. All right. So yeah, she swung at this one, hit. Swung at this one, missed. So now it's going to be Leanna.
Yes.
Okay, so with permission for flavor, I'm wondering if you'll let me do this. I want to cast mirror image. But they're supposed to be all just like around me, but for flavor, I'm wondering if I can have one mirror with each of the poacher groups.
Each of the what? Oh, poacher.
Of the poacher groups.
So you're mirroring them instead of yourself?
No, so what I would like to have is I cast mirror image on myself, but rather than appearing around me, the mirror images would appear next to the poacher groups.
It's like shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah.
Sure.
'Cause
Yeah, I don't
I-
see a
How many
Okay.
how many duplicates do you make?
3.
3.
Duplicate.
These are saying the duplicates.
problem. All right.
And then what I do is I very loudly screech, "Please leave!" All of them saying it at the same time.
This one dude.
She's everywhere.
He runs out.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Does the
They're all like,
Does
no.
the Displacer Beast get an attack of opportunity on him?
Oh, he should. Or she should.
You should.
She should.
She should. She shall.
It do. She do.
By
That
the
one.
She should.
score.
She should. She shall.
She shav? Shish kebab.
Shawshank Redemption.
So the fact that the dude is able to even run is impressive, because she takes out the backs of his legs entirely.
Oh my gosh.
He's just crawling out of the forest. There you go. Back up to Gark.
I can't feel my legs.
I am going to cast Enlarge on myself. So
Oh yeah, big dwarf.
Yep, I become large. Put this under me.
Alright.
And then I will make 2 more attacks. Ooh, that'll be 17 and 25. 26, sorry.
Those will both hit.
Lovely.
Are you hitting prone guy?
I am hitting this.
Oh, both. Okay.
Yeah. So 8 for 1 hit,
Mhm.
8 slashing, and then 5. Wait. So 11. And then also a D4 for the enlarged. So that's 4 points extra.
Look.
And then I will use my tail attack. on him. At the that. Oh, that's a 1. But it's a +7, so it's an 8. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Oh, to hit?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nice. Yeah, that dude is way more fucked up than he started. He
Yeah.
hasn't been hit yet. So. He's terrified. Great. It's now the poacher's turn. It's gonna be a lot of. Well, that guy's not gonna attack, so I'll have these two do it first.
Ah.
Ah! 13. I'm sorry, not dumb. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. First one is gonna be 5 piercing damage.
Half. So 2.
That one. Yep. And now we're on to these two. They're gonna attack the beast. That one. That one. Not. Beast's gonna take some more damage. Wang! Another arrow sinks itself into your flesh. She's lost a lot of blood. And now the next 2. 2? Is there 3 over there still? No, 1 died. Last 2. That will hit. So this one is going to hit you, Jark.
Oh,
Or
no.
only 3 piercing damage as this arrow twangs it. What? Can't hear you.
With what?
Crossbow?
Okay, I'd like to. What did he hit me?
Oh, you're trying to reduce damage with your missile? Deflect?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Counterspell.
Uh,
I have counterspell.
okay.
Sweet.
It doesn't deflect
I'm-
non-magical things.
I'm going to deflect
But I can
missile.
yell it.
Deflect missile. Great.
So you have to
Yep.
roll a d20 and then you add something. And
I
then
will
see if
do-
it
I will-
reduces.
I'm going
So
to
how
roll.
yell different?
I'm going to roll a 1d10 actually. Plus 9.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so
Nice.
Pasta.
Yeah.
No. What was the damage it took on me?
Oh, the damage. Oh gosh. There we go. It wasn't.
Did you say 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like 3.
Okay. I catch it.
Yep.
I don't
Awesome.
Get hit. I catch the.
Fucking crossbow too. Like, nah,
Nice.
twang.
I rolled an 8, and I get to add a plus 9 to it.
The guy's just like,
I
oh shit.
catch it, and I would like to spend a key point to throw it back at him.
Yes. Yes. Oh,
Monks are
so
awesome.
nice.
As a monk weapon, so that's a.
Carney Sideshow says, I can't
Plus.
catch.
I would use a group reroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Do it.
There you go.
Oh, Brian dice.
23 to hit.
That will hit.
So that'll be as a monk weapon. What's an arrow? What was the arrow?
Crossbow bow is usually
Weapon.
a D10.
Wow, that's a lot.
I don't think I throw it for that much. There's a monk weapon. I have a dagger and a dart. I'll just do 1d4. I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
Cool.
7 points of damage to that guy.
Awesome.
No.
How? Just upset.
And did the other guy hit me?
Guys?
The other guy did not hit you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other guy missed.
Okay.
Cool. Eris, you're up.
Okay, so we're gonna keep working away at the one that Roz is got prone. So I'm
okay.
gonna go in for a bite attack on that guy.
Advantage.
He's kind of pinned down right now.
A little bit.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Mm.
My critical roll dice is doing really well tonight.
Wait a minute.
What?
That wasn't my turn, Danny. That was my reaction.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just kidding. Okay, but I'm keeping it for later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep your 20.
Because I'm after the poachers, aren't I?
You are. Sorry. So I thought that led into your turn. So my bad. Please take your turn.
That was my reaction. So
Yep.
I will. So I hit that guy. Is he still standing? The guy threw it
He
back
is
out?
still standing, and he is in shock.
Oh, poor guy.
He's a poacher.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
I mean, like,
I'm gonna.
he's shocked.
You filthy stinking poacher.
It's just feel.
Filthy
Yeah, he's
stinking
terrible.
Those guys that killed Bambi's mom.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, don't feel bad for him.
I don't. I'm
gonna
just
cast-
sad.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action on me.
Okay.
Ooh.
So get +2 to my AC.
Ooh.
So that's 16. Just real fast. For a couple minutes. And then I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Natural Brian.
Natural
Brian.
Ryan. Right.
Nailed it.
That's an unarmed strike. So that's
Why do we hear
1d6.
Ryan?
4, 8, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 points of damage to that guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
How's he looking?
He's fucked up, but still standing for the moment.
Cool. And I'll take out one of my daggers from my left hand and slash him with the other attack with my left hand.
Cool.
I'll roll to hit that real fast. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
For another 8 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, he's done.
Hey, right.
Just
And I will.
So there is one dude
Have
still
anything
up
else I can-
here, but
Yeah.
he's being attacked by Vish.
I'm good. I will look at that guy and just slowly walk up to him.
come on, man. It's just his
And
job. It's
because-
his job.
And then, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. Wait, can I do this? As a bonus action. Oh, nope. Okay. It's okay.
Ooh. You're just like cracking your knuckles.
Yeah. Crack my.
You crack
And
your
that's my
knuckles?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's into it.
Oh, that was wimpy.
Oh.
Oh. I could crack my back at it, but that doesn't seem intimidating. That just seems weak.
My sick.
Let me get you.
Rip. Sorry, whose turn? What now? You're just walking towards him, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
that's my turn.
intimidating.
Yeah, not an action. You're probably making an intimidation check for this last guy standing.
Ah.
Oh, all right.
He's separated from his friends.
A,
He's pretty
a
freaked out.
4.
Yeah, you might
I'm
have
a
just killed my
goblin.
friend,
I'm a
but I
small
can take
goblin.
it.
I can take
I can take
I'm a small goblin.
Yeah.
right.
You just like fucking wrecked his friend, though, son. I'm surprised that he's this stupid, is I think where I'm at. Great. All right, so sorry, Eris, you've rolled your nat 20 for your turn.
Yeah. So, not great, but that's okay. At least it's doubled. 6 plus 3, 9 points of piercing damage from me.
Yeah.
Yippee skippy. And then Roz is he still alive?
How much total?
9.
Technically,
9.
yes. Still on the ground, barely alive.
Obnoxious. Okay, Roz is going to take a bite attack also. Does a 17 hit the guy?
It does, yes.
Okay, I guess Roz will be a claw attack. Get back in there. Oh, that's good. Good job, Roz. Roz gets 15 points of slashing damage, and he's prone again. I
Roz
think.
rips him in half. Like, just complete
Dang.
pieces. Toast. And another one gone. Another one gone. Right. It is at this point. Oh, actually, it's not their turn yet, so never mind. Never mind. Y'all get to finish this out.
How many guys are... Gark still has 2 guys on him?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
2 guys here. He's pretty messed up. There's
Oh,
one
there's two
guy
guys up.
out there with Vaish and Jark.
Yes.
And then the mama's got 2.
Ro- yeah, Roz and I are going to run over to help Mama.
All right.
Cool. Cool. You join them. It's now Ellish's turn. He's gonna switch bolt. Which bolt? That bolt.
Oh.
Right there. He's gonna cast it at that dude.
Yeah.
22 to hit. Fuck, that's cool. All right.
Does the witch bolt float?
Yeah, this guy is almost toast. And then he's going to also
That's
attack
still
because he
Brad.
brought out his shadow blade. He's now going to attack with the shadow blade.
Does he have to get closer now?
He's going to throw it, actually. He can use it as a ranged attack. It's just when he throws it, it disappears when it does its thing. So that will also hit. Actually, more damage because when he summoned it.
Good gravy.
Yes. Good. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah. Fun.
Dead.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so those 3 are done. Vaish is gonna also gonna fly and help over here. It's now the beast's turn. Beast displays your beast attack. Just to attack. Miss and no. Cool. That one, thank you. That one was a hit. Damage. She's still attacking the little middle guy down. Cool. That's her turn. Leanna, it's now your turn.
Still got your mirror images out on the board.
Yes. So they can't do damage that I understand. It's just if they're attacked. So I would like to. Am I the blue?
Yeah.
You are the blue.
Yeah, you're.
Okay. I would like to cast. Another. Are you're that was you, Andre? South?
I'm here.
Okay, so I can't do that because then I would hurt you.
I mean, there's a dude on my left.
Yeah.
That's probably in your line of sight.
Mhm.
Technically, you could probably see straight to this guy.
Yeah, I was looking at
Yeah,
doing
area of
lightning bolt
effect.
again, but there's two.
Oh.
Hmm.
They're kind of close. I would like to cast witch bolt on the one that is to your up. Yeah, the one that's to your up.
Cool.
Uh-huh. Does a no.
I'm not sure if
Reroll,
an oh no.
please.
Reroll.
Yeah, reroll it.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was all kind of crappy. That was really crappy. 13 witchy damage. Lightning, I'm guessing.
Witchy damage. Which one are you aiming at?
That one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And my mirror images, they're mimicking my gestures, but they're not casting spells.
They all
Got it.
point at him.
He's like, ah, 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 ah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's that.
Go.
Oh, not really.
Yeah. Sweet. I will continue to wail on this dude. Well,
You speak well.
I'm going to kill you. Well. Anyway.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, these both hit. 24 and 25 to hit.
24 and 25. Great.
Alright, so first off, 9. 16 for the first claw.
Mhm.
16
Get 'em.
damage.
Oh boy.
And
That one's dead.
Oh.
I'd like to hit the other guy. after
Sure.
This.
yeah, and then no, that's the wrong one. So this guy is dead.
Put my finger to his throat.
Symbol.
And then the other one is 16 points of slashing as well. Hey,
Hey,
thank
thanks for the
you.
sub.
Gyro.
And he's still alive.
Yep.
Tail attack.
Oh no.
16 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah. $18 points of piercing damage.
Dang.
The tail. He's just like, he's like, oh my God. He's looking at his dead friends. Like, oh thank God. He's just, like full on like aliens. Just,
It's lovely.
Dead.
Ugh.
Poacher's turn.
Ah.
They drop their weapons. Listen, guys, it's just a job. It's just a job. It's a job. Here. He like takes off all of his weapons, just drops them on the floor. All right, listen, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to be hurt by that. I don't want to be hurt by you. What can I do for you?
Even in a lower voice, like, tell us who you work for.
Okay. Yes, we can do that. I can do that. I actually intimidation check while he's like flummoxed.
With advantage?
Barda Blarney, thank you for gifting that sub to Emma. Yeah, well, I mean, I
Which
guess.
one
Yeah,
is he
he put down all his weapons.
Interrogating the one near him?
These are the only two left alive.
Terrence is.
So
I'm
which
gonna
one's talking?
No, there's one
This-
next to me too.
No, he's dead. Yeah,
So the
it's
one
this
right
guy
near me
here.
is talking?
Yeah.
Can I give him advantage by just like growling and getting low, like I'm just about
Sure.
to rip him to pieces?
Yes.
So it's 21 intimidation.
Oh, and my knee
his
is still there.
pant leg gets
Mm.
darker as he continues to just ramble through his words. Just
Oh,
okay. Work for Sterrence. He's the guy. He's in charge of all the poaching operations out here in town. He's responsible for all the displacer cloaks of the entire area. But the reason he's getting so much money, there's this rich lady, okay? She's filthy rich, and that's the only reason we've been doing so much killing is she can't help herself. She wants to build this massive displace your cloak for like her whole fucking house or something. I don't understand it. Like add rugs or I don't know, but
Whatever.
her name is Brutal de Monster, okay? She's the one. She's the reason why we're working extra hard. Huh?
We asked where.
Oh, okay. Sure thing. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, all right. Well, okay.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
so do you want to talk to my boss or to our client? I think that there's.
First, where is Sterrence?
Okay. Sterrence
Where's
Sterrence is
Sterrence?
back in town. He's back in Restar. He usually stays above the inn. He buys out the whole inn. But he's the only one who sleeps there, along with whatever boys he wants nearby. But he's not too far away. All right.
Okay.
Right, so we burned down the inn.
Yes. And he's like, and Brutal Demonster. She lives in a really big, well, not big house, but small for a castle. It's basically a castle, but it's like a house. It's confusing. Anyway, it's up on the hill. It's just out of town. It's about 3 stories high. It's bigger than most places, but it's not that big. She thinks she's a lot better than she is. She's got a shit ton of money, and yeah, she's been putting my kids through school over at Oral College. I'm real proud of them. So
Oh,
You got kids.
congratulations.
I'm not gonna hit him, but I want to swipe at him to like kind of do an insight check that way.
you want to do what? Sorry.
Oh, to insight check.
Kind of
that
like
way,
an
you said?
insight check him
Sure.
to see if he's lying
Go for it.
with via intimidation.
Oh, I've got insight too. Could I also be watching this?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you'd probably do better. I'm an 9.
19.
Yeah, he just wants to go home tonight. He doesn't care. This was just easy money for him.
I look over to Ellish, to
Yeah.
look and see is this one of the people I can kill?
Terse with the paw.
He just sort of, you won, but it's not necessarily all. I'll leave it up to you. So he said he's not necessarily called at the moment, Leanna.
Okay. Could I?
Well,
I would like.
Here's the thing. Go ahead.
You can say your thing first.
Here's the thing. If we let this one go, he could be the one to tell other poachers not to come at these, displacer beasts anymore. As opposed to if we kill them, then we've got no one to tell of our warnings.
Well,
I have a suggestion. You could tie me to a tree or something. My cousin's a lumberjack. He comes through here like every couple of days. So as long as I don't die of starvation or exposure, he should cut me down a couple of days. I don't think I'd interrupt your plan at all, really. I'll shut the fuck up.
sign this, please.
What is okay,
So I took out my wizardly quill. Like I summoned my quill and then I wrote out essentially I will not poach displacer beasts on pain of death.
right.
Please sign.
Uh-huh. And he looks dead guy. And then his other friend who just surrendered yeah, for sure. Listen, I mean, I'll go clean floors. It's fine. This was just, it's seasonal work. It's usually not this heavy. I pop in for a few hours a month. We usually only take 1 or 2 of those things. We're not about, destroying populations, but that Demona, Brutal, the monster. He's a real peach.
I'm gonna lean up against Leanna and kind of, because I'm still a tiger, and just be like, trying to motion like.
And if you speak, we will rip your lips off. Please leave.
Here you go.
Hmm.
He just falls over himself.
Somehow.
The friend who's still there, the other poacher, is just kind of like, So, me too?
I look at
I kind of want
Ellis.
to sniff this one to like.
Ellis
I
is-
know. I look at Eris to see if she like wants to like what she wants to do.
This one wasn't as helpful, to be honest.
Well, it can explain itself. Why should you be kept alive and go?
I'm really funny. Oh
Please
god.
entertain us. Tell a
Um,
joke.
Okay,
Ooh,
so.
a comedian.
Oh fuck.
I like
Oh
comedians.
god. There's this flop sweat everywhere. It's like, okay, so like, this guy. So I don't have any of my material on me, but and he just starts like trying to do like physical comedy, like pratfalls and shit. But he is so fucking nervous. He's just walking awkwardly back and forth and kind of like falling over and slowly putting himself back up. Like there's no timing to his falls. It's just kind of like,
Do you have
Anna.
Do you have family? Do you got friends?
Oh,
I think we should put him out of his misery.
oh, come on! I'm like 20.
Yeah, you might be better off down in the mall anyway.
Does he have like a bag on him or anything?
Yeah, he's got like a small pack over his back and some random equipment like ropes and stuff on him. But
I kind of want to like. Well, if he's wearing a backpack, that's fine. I kind of want to like rip a hole in the bag, and I just want to see the contents of it.
sure,
I'm
sure.
trying to figure out if he's a good person or a bad person
Great. So it
based
falls
on
out.
stuff in his bag.
It's a lot of snacks first, so it's lots of like nuts and dried fruits and stuff like that. That's the main thing that sort of falls out of the bottom of it. But then there's like a like skinning knife, and there's like flint and tinder, and like it's a bunch of simple like survival stuff. There's a couple books. One of them is
Oh,
like how to skin a displacer beast. And you can see like there's a few brochures for like signing up for traveling and seeing the world and stuff like that. It's like clearly out of his price range. There's like large gold numbers at the bottom.
Is there a pamphlet, an old pamphlet that looks like one Jark might have given?
So yeah, there's like
What are they
there's like a
called?
crumbling one
The-
that he's kind of using as a
Yes.
bookmark in his other book. That you recognize
Oh.
from Jark.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll grab that gently with my teeth and I'll hand that to Jerk.
Oh, he still has a one. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
This is what you get for a 3-shot. You get all of the.
Hey.
Whoa, Distortion Devil! Thank you very much for the
Howdy.
raid. Ah, welcome.
Hi.
How's it going,
Just got
friends?
Oh,
finished
Distortion
battling some-
Devil. Welcome.
Limbo indeed.
Flimbo.
Explain Flimbo. So.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna replace this with a new pamphlet for you.
Oh,
Take
cool.
this.
Great. Thank
You may be on your way, but
you. Uh-huh.
you read it. You read it. You apply
Pamphlet.
it. The
Pamphlet.
pamphlet.
Not the book. Pamphlet.
You read the pamphlet.
Right.
You
Throws the
apply
book
it.
away. Go to what?
Oh,
And you apply it.
Apply. Okay. Read pamphlet. I'm going to apply it.
Right.
Liberal
Eat
have a-
the snacks.
Great night. Okay. And he turns and just starts sprinting. The displacer beast like snaps at him as he goes, but he leaves. You all are currently. So Linda says, "We refuse." That's your right. Great. So you are well out of combat now, and now you know about the person who's trying to capture and skin all of these beautiful displacer beasts. I need to type that name out. Brutal de Monster.
I go to Eris, and gesture to the den mother, and
how is she?
I have a telepathic link with her since I cast Dominate.
For how long?
It's for 10 minutes.
Mm.
Cool. So you can tell that she's pretty hurt.
Mm.
But she's not feeling it right now because of adrenaline and just like that protective instinct. But she's from all the places she's been shot, knocking over buildings and stuff. She was getting cuts and bruises and scrapes and stabs and all that stuff from people who were trying to stop her. But
Okay.
you imagine that if she just sort of found a place to huddle up and hole up, she could probably heal herself in certain like liquor wounds.
Can I would like to cast fabricate.
Okay.
And so just taking branches and stuff from around, I create essentially this large like nest for
Okay.
her to just kind of curl up in and tend to her wounds and heal.
I thought we wanted her to leave with her kittens. There is.
I'll drop form. These might not be the only poachers that know where she is. I think it might be safe for her to leave. But I will cast Cure Wounds on her at
Great.
4th level.
Well, here's my
I shouldn't
thought.
have fabricated.
If we no, actually, she might be good. If we go and take out Sterence, and then we go and then we go and
Mr. Monster.
then we go and have a talk with Brutale Mater,
Mm,
then this place actually might be a safe area. Because you never know. If she goes off somewhere else, other poachers from other areas might get to her. While here, we have neutralized the threat.
I heal her for 21 points.
Great.
Did
Yeah,
if
feels
she I'm wondering if I can take back fabricate, because if we want her to leave, then there's no purpose of making the nest.
We're talking about it now.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have
Okay.
had to have made it.
All
Okay.
good.
Are there any of her cubs still in the nets?
Oh.
Yeah, but they're all just asleep because that's what the nets were charged to do. They had sort of a sleep spell attached to them. Yeah, they're all
Wanna,
fine.
like, bring them to
Just knocked
Mom?
out. Yeah, and now that she's a little more healed, she kind of like adds her way over and starts kind of nuzzling them and kind of like getting the back of their neck and like chucking them onto the back of her own, the back of her. So they're just kind of all sprawled across her back.
Listen, they're safe now.
And maybe this is where the part of my plan comes in, where I am the dead displacer beast that you take to this lady, and then we attack her.
I know that Sterence needs to be taken out. Ellish, he's on your list, isn't he?
Yes, Sterence is definitely on my list. And I believe we shall be
Oh, I hope
adding
this
this Miss
Brutalda
de
lady is
Monster.
on the list. Good.
Oh,
Okay, well then let's take out Sterence, and then if we want to get in, it sounds like she's probably held up in some kind of nice bougie place.
Okay, so maybe you take me as prisoner, as displacer beast to Sterence.
I think we just go in Sterence and just rip him apart.
We could do that too.
I know. Gark is down for that.
Yeah.
And then I think we should. Then I think we should take you to the lady in their form.
Sure. Are you feeling okay? You know, when you drank that potion of many voices, I didn't think it would last so long, and I'm really sorry for you.
I'm just trying to find one that I can just sit on for a while. Because I know I'm a goblin, and I'm only 3 feet tall instead of being like this and being like 6 feet tall. So I'm just trying to find one.
That potion lasts like 500 years. Weird.
Yes, you all start. Ellis sort of just turns, pats Fish, and they start walking back towards town. They're listening, and seems to be the goal is to take out Sterns. So they're heading to the inn.
Liana and Ellish, these nets that had the sleeping spell in them. Do you know if we could use them again?
Oh, could I do like a check to see if I would? Because I knew a good amount about the nets. Can
Yeah.
I? What would you like me to do?
Arcana with advantage.
You have identify spell too.
That too.
Or
Do I
maybe
have?
not.
that, though? I don't know if I
you may
actually
not.
have. I don't have that.
Mhm.
I can
Oh.
detect its thoughts. You
What?
said
Detect the,
Arcana
detect the
with
net's thoughts.
Sleep.
With
I can do
advantage.
it.
With advantage.
I can do an impression of a. I can do an impression of a net.
24.
What's a net?
Yeah, so you've seen them use these before, but you've only really the poachers are actually pretty good at their job. So you've really only seen them use them once, and now that you've gotten a closer look at them, you can confirm they're sort of one charge only. So it's like whatever they touch, that thing is asleep. But once it's deployed, if it touches anything, like including the ground or whatever, it just sort of spells over.
Grass is asleep.
Yeah, because they're not magicians by trade. They're probably going to somebody to get the sucker charged up.
Okay.
Like this is not. That's not in their skill set. These guys are just
Sterns is providing all of the weapons and the tools.
gang. And
It's
we're gonna do.
It's one charge.
I think I'm going to stick with this one.
It's one charge. Here. Behold, if it touches you now, it will not do anything. Here. Bark. Whoosh.
Well,
See, he's quite awake. You may get out of the net now and use it for maybe a decoration.
Or like a
Recycle
regular
it.
net?
this is
Or a
true. Perhaps we
net.
could get our hands on a couple of these net guns that they all dropped.
Oh,
I pick up weapons.
is it
the-
here?
They're real big. So these net guns are basically
Oh.
like they're like heavy crossbow size, but and then some, like accommodate the net.
Oh, super
To
big.
launch
Okay,
them
yeah.
I'm not picking one of those up.
Well, I'm still giant. Just like womp.
Hooray!
I cannot afford to.
I'm now the goat.
Well, to
Oh,
to town then.
So I guess we go back into town, huh?
Right.
where do we find the Sterns?
Back
He's
into
in
town.
the
He's
at
at
the
the inn.
Right.
in.
Yes.
Yes, he's above the inn.
Said that's his base of operations. He's been renting it out, so we go there. Yes.
Let's
Good
do
work
it.
saving at least these space of beasts, and hopefully we can save them all. Um,
Let us go.
We go there.
so you go back into town. Everybody's still on edge because of the attack from the big displacer beast, but they're
Oh, I
mostly
still
like,
have my mirror images.
Oh, they would have displaced by then.
Okay.
Well, not. But yeah.
No, I think they.
Displaced.
so the inn is
Okay, yeah.
very easy to spot. There's like one smaller pub, but this is the inn of the town. It's massive, and there are a lot of people sleeping outside of it because apparently some asshole rented out the whole place. So the bottom level is just straight up tavern. The upstairs is all rooms, and this guy took all.
What an asshole.
Yes. So you enter the tavern, and it's bustling. People actually really strongly want to drink. Yes, Gar?
I'm going to.
if you don't mind, I'm going to go up to the top and trying to make my way from the top inside.
We'd like to come with you. Razana, he's pretty good at climbing.
Okay, so to a top. No, like from the outside. I'm going to climb.
Yeah.
On the outside.
Yeah.
Up top there.
You want me to make a
Okay.
distraction inside?
No. We will.
We will
meet
meet in the middle.
Yeah,
like, I could
start a bar fight or
Yes.
something.
No.
Well, maybe that can be your reward. We do have a job.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you up there.
Good. All right. Good work on the top. Good luck, brother. And you two, and I. In. So
Did he just shoot us?
Do you have a problem with that, Diana?
Oh, you looked like you were shooing.
Yes. Shooing you inside because we have a job.
I'll go inside now.
No problem with her.
No, it just happens over time. You have too many comrades for too much amount of time. They start to lose grasp of pecking order. Keep an eye on her, that's all. And he
I
steps.
turn back to see if Gark's coming.
I follow after, but you see that I definitely was like whispering to
Mm.
Ellish.
I hold the door open for you.
So you see lots of shaken civilians inside, just like, did you see the size of that thing? It was ridiculous. And they're all buying each other drinks. Everyone's claiming to have taken it on barehanded. You know, it's like, I fought it with one arm behind my back. And they're all fucked up. But then they see y'all come in and they get real fucking quiet because they all saw you take it on. And it's like, yeah, I punched it right in the phone.
I just I put a hand on his shoulder.
Ha ha! Hey, drink?
Yeah.
Are you still giant?
No, I'm a dwarf again.
Yeah. This guy, like, they recognize your robes, and so they get around for the three of you, for you, Ellish, and Liana. Ellish does not accept.
All right.
Places it back on the
Oh,
table.
I give it to Gark.
Oh.
Just line them up in front of Gark. From the rooftop, Eris and Jark, you are able to see there is indeed a sort of latch that opens up into the top floor. You can't see through it, but it is like it's a way to get to the roof. You can imagine maybe on a warm day they might have like a sort of picnic area or something set up here. Nice views of forest. But yeah, there's a latch that leads.
I'd like to stealthily open the latch.
Ooh. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
I did not check the latch, did I?
No.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Excuse
Wasn't
me.
too bad. I'm just gonna do better. Come on, better.
Do better.
I went worse.
Oh
One more
no.
reroll.
Yep.
Mhm.
Reroll
Last
again.
one. Last one. Here we go. Hup.
Come on, Brian.
One?
I went from 9 to 8 into 7.
Wow.
Oh, Brian.
So, Eris, what you see happen.
Oh,
It-
whoa,
oh.
hold on. So for a total of 15.
50. All right, you're fine. You like put your hand on it, and real quick you start to feel super drowsy, but you're able to shake it off. It's like, oh! And then the latch like opens up, and you can sort of see this like dissipating crackle to it. But it seems to be done for the moment. You're able to see not too steep, but a ladder that goes down and into this like an attic space that seems to be storage.
Okay, so the latch was trapped. So we have to be careful for the latch, okay?
Great.
And the traps.
And
Put the
Pepe
magical
thinking
in
wrong.
here.
This is my shot. This is my shot. Please land on Pepe, please. Oh my.
All right, so
Watch out
you
for the trap,
two-
okay?
you two head down the ladder.
Can I see anything down there with my dark vision?
Is it dark?
Yeah. It seems to be this room is mostly crates, barrels, probably the empty ones. You imagine the full ones would be in the basement or the cellar.
Mhm.
And these are, you can see some fresher looking crates that have some hides sticking out to the side. You might think that this is where Sterence is storing some of the pelts that he's getting before he moves them to his client.
Mhm.
But other than that, just general average tavern stuff up here. Nothing crazy. New linens, towels, that sort of stuff.
This is his stash room where he keeps the pelts. That's probably why it was trapped. But we could go down.
Okay.
Be quiet, be careful.
You be quiet, okay?
All right, so you two head
Feel
down.
like he's Pepe a little bit.
We'll cut back to welcome to
Welcome
the
back.
conversation.
I love it.
Gark and Leanna.
Oh, I didn't
and-
hear Pepe.
Okay.
Gark, Leanna, and Ellis.
Okay.
You all are now downstairs. Gark, you're 3 drinks in. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh.
Sorry, I promise I'm paying
You're a dwarf.
attention. I legit didn't.
Oh,
catch
you're
it.
good. You're good. Oh wait, yeah, I have Dwarven Resilience. I have advantage on saving throws against. Yeah. Cool.
Just in case.
18. And yeah, 18.
You're good. You can go for more.
Hit.
Another. And I was like, ah.
Ah!
But you can see Ellis just sort of quietly standing off the back and just kind of looking around, trying to keep an eye out for whoever Sterence might be. You all never got a physical description of Sterence.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Oh.
You just see Ellis. It's that. You old man. And he points, and Leanna and Gark, you follow his finger, and he's pointing to, he's just sort of like a bigger dude, muscular, but doesn't seem like a guy who like fights a lot or works out a lot. Just someone who's just sort of naturally in shape. Just kind of leaning over. He seems pleasant enough. He's having good conversations. His clothes are very expensive. He's got a couple weapons on his belt, and a couple bracers and a pair of gloves on him. But he just seems to be drinking and enjoying the chatter and all that stuff and trying to avoid eye contact.
I walk up.
Great.
I follow, or I go around the other side. So if Gark's going this way, I go around the other way.
Sure. Yeah, you sit down. There's a stool on either side of him at the bar.
I put down my drink on his table very loudly, and I don't believe you bought me a drink, friend.
I don't believe that I was necessarily supposed to.
Well, I'm just, one of the only people here responsible for taking care of your displacer beast problem.
I don't know what makes you think that I have a displacer beast. I'm just here to enjoy a drink. But I'll happily buy you one if it will shut you up and get you out of my face. All right? Have a fantastic night. Right?
Did you hear what he said to me, Leona?
yes, excuse me. Hello.
Right. Yeah. Yes, love.
Yes, please apologize to my friend.
Apologize. I
you
just offered
told
him a drink.
lie.
What should I apologize
yes,
for?
but you lied.
Sorry?
You see, you have all these poachers. You've sent poachers to kill the displacer beasts, and we know this. And you may be tall and suave, but that
Yeah.
say you're sorry.
All right. Listen, yeah, I'm so sorry if I've offended you. Could both of you kindly piss off? And as he says that,
You don't want to do that.
It's like, do we punch him now?
no.
Ellish.
No, he doesn't know Ellish is behind him. He
Right.
hasn't turned around yet.
Oh.
But he immediately just goes and puts a hand on each of your shoulders. Gark, you immediately fall asleep. You see, Liana, you're able to see his glove discharge the second he touches Gark, and Gark
Uh-huh.
is just like, no, boosh, just bounces off the bar and lands on the floor asleep. He tries to get you, and you dart out of the way just quick enough for it to dispel against the countertop, so he
Mhm.
doesn't get you asleep. So his gloves are no longer charged. But But now I guess
I
Hmm?
have advantage on saving throws against illusions against being charmed or paralyzed.
not any of those. Is it?
It's kind
Nice
of like
try,
being paralyzed,
though.
isn't it?
Huh?
It's sleep.
Sleep
It's not the
Sleep.
same.
It's different.
Okay. Sleepify?
So yeah, Leanna, you're not asleep. Ellish is there. So the three of you, or sorry, well, yeah, everyone's gonna roll initiative real quick downstairs, and then we'll cut back upstairs. That is. Cool. Yeah. And then Leanna, what'd you get?
21.
21. Yeah.
I got a 22.
Ooh. What would that be to potentially wake up? Constitution? Is that a thing? You're just out until somebody kicks you or something.
I think that.
What'd
just
you say,
asleep.
Danny?
I'm just asleep.
Cool. Well, that's your turn. Honk two, honk two. So Leanna, you're up. Oh, sorry. We're gonna
Okay.
cut back. You'll be up in a second. So upstairs, sorry, you make your way out of the storage room, which leads into another
I
sort of
checked the door before we head on out of
Right.
that.
So Arcana or Investigation, since you have an idea what you're looking for.
I kind of want to destroy some of these pelts. Not gonna lie.
They're both awful. 6.
6. Door looks fine. And so Eris, are you gonna
want
look?
to destroy?
Would you like to look around the room
You
for
want to
potential things that could help you destroy? Investigation.
I mean, I was just gonna claw them with my iron
Oh.
claws,
By
like rip
all
them apart. But that might take a while. Yeah, I'll look around and see if there's something that can destroy them a little faster.
I mean, if you destroy them, though, that means that the animals that died in the sacrifice want to be able to be used for better good, for better use.
That is just showing that the poachers were supporting what the poachers did by letting these become displacing cloaks and
They're very, very beautiful clocks. Okay,
whose side are you on?
I am on the side that we kill people, and the side for Kloht. I'm just saying that we have perfectly nice things here. Maybe we can give them away to people that don't have things.
Only a 6 for investigation. See if I can find something to destroy. The
Okay.
pelts.
You find implements of destruction, but not necessarily something that would help you with this. So like there's crowbars and hammers and stuff like that. That's like it could be hard to hammer and destroy. But yes, you're able to. If
Maybe
you want
we
to, you
could
can take
come
the
back
time.
and destroy them later. No, it's
You can always do something later.
it will take too long to do it now. It's okay. We
Yeah, I
kill
agree.
this Sven, we kill him, then we take care of Pelt.
Deal. Okay, and I'm gonna go and open the door.
You open the door and you see a lot of things sort of happening at once. You see 2 women behind 2 desks. You see 2 portraits that seem to be painted on some sort of fur next to each other on the same wall. You see 2 lamps. You see 2 everything, and everything's sort of blurry and like. And as the 2 women stand up, identical, with lots of extra like layers and stuff on in a fur coat. Hello, you're early. I heard you might be coming to look for me. And she gestures behind her, and you see like one really dead poacher who did not listen to his contract. This is indeed brutal de monster because we're low on.
Monster.
Ah.
But there's 2 of her?
Okay,
Oh, so-
This place.
Yeah, so everything in this room, everything on
Oh,
her person
okay.
is displaced. Like she's
I
got like
understand, thank you.
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
like
that's
displace her
interesting.
cloaks, displace her tablecloths,
Gotcha.
displace
we're seeing 2 of her.
Okay.
She's wearing a displacer coat.
Yeah,
That's
so she's
okay.
all
I've got
blurred.
2 daggers.
Nah.
So you guys can also roll initiative
Both of you.
in this room real quick. Roll for her.
I go
And
stab
we're
and I
not
go stab.
early. Death is always on time.
She got a
17.
10.
17. Sucker.
15.
And I don't know if you heard me, Danny, but Roz did come with us because he's good at climbing because he's
Yeah.
part snow leopard.
Yeah, who's
I
there?
assume.
I have my
Okay.
Aluminium, but I don't know how to make them go.
It's got little pinchy claws. It's got a beaky beak. Probably do some scratchy scratch.
Yeah. You could probably just you pull up some stats for an owl and you're probably good.
Okay, I've never looked up stats for a pet.
D&D 5e owl. You'll find one.
Owl. Just Google owl. Or just search.
All right, back
Owl.
downstairs. Sorry. Now, Liana, it's your turn as Starence
Owl.
stands up.
Owl.
I'm making you say Starence.
Stare
Oh,
One-
Starence.
It shows a bad animal. It does
Mm.
1 slashing damage on a hit.
For next week, I can give you the beast level up cheat thing that I gave to you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'll just. She's just there hoo-hooing and just glaring menacingly. Like, you know how owls can sometimes just stare at you judgmentally. Not like
Because it's
I've
an
ever
owl
been
chameleon. Does it
stared-
have chameleon eyes and like but like owl sized? Just like
Ooh.
huge. Like,
Yeah, so it's like so there's just big owl eyes that can do like this, right? Like owls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
You think it's a
But that's awesome.
Plus 20 to perception.
Right. Good
I see literally in all
degrees.
directions.
Its head can turn around
Sees
and
all
also
colors.
see on this.
Oh god.
I am going. So I'm right there. Is there anyone? Is there anyone
Focus on one.
other than Ellish directly behind this guy?
Wait, say that again.
Behind Starets, is there anyone
Yeah, Ellish is
other than
immediately behind
Ellish?
him.
Is there anyone else
Yeah,
around?
I mean just bar patrons, but they're not necessarily aware that anything's going on. When Gark hit the ground, they saw him drinking a lot, so they're like,
Mm.
"That got him."
Ah,
Back.
got him.
They go back to business.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this anyway. It might hit Ellish. We'll see.
You
I wanna
roll
We're all
thing.
cast-
dead anyway. It's fine.
Make the choice. Make the
Yeah.
choice.
I want to. No, I mean like each creature in line, so he would too. So I cast lightning bolt directly at What?
Do it.
Okay, I
Do it,
cast,
do it, do
I think
it.
everyone called it or something.
Mhm.
So I cast it directly at Starets.
Yep.
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw to beat 15, and if Ellish is there, he has to do it too.
You got Starence got a 14.
Okay, so he didn't. Pass.
Roll your damage anyway, because I'm pretty sure it's still half.
And then, sorry, Ellish needs to roll his dex.
Yeah. 15.
All right, you got a
Half as much on a successful one. He got 3.
15. Yeah, or
So he got
19.
he got
Ellish got a
so
19.
he's fine. So you said you said what?
About which?
It just half
So whoever
on a-
saved is taking
failed.
half. So Ellish is taking half. So what's your damage?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be a little bit. Um, 29 damage to
Cool.
29 to Starets
Nice.
and just call it like maybe 15 to Ellish? Or 14 and a half. If
14.
you want to.
It'd be 14.
14.
14, okay.
Yeah, you always round down.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Danny has us round up.
What?
Huh?
Danny always says round up. I wasn't listening. Please keep going.
No, I don't. All right, you're pretty good about it. Great. All right, so Leanna, you lightning bolt Ellish and Starence.
We'll have words later.
It is now Starence's turn, and he is going to swing at you, Leanna, with his arm cuff.
Ooh, he's Batman.
Swear up to me.
No, he's Catman. Well, pelts.
Nah.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Squishy.
So
Fart
real quick,
face.
you're gonna take 4 bludgeoning damage. But now, please make against sleep. Would there be a save?
Be
What
like
would what be
wisdom.
what?
Con-
Constitution?
All
Yeah.
right, yeah, make a con saving throw for me.
Can I do wisdom instead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do convention. Whoa.
Convention damage.
Yeah, 'cause it would be your constitution if you could like stay awake if you're really tired.
14.
How many?
14.
14. So you're like, ow!
Oh no!
Oh no!
As his
Someone
cup
throw coffee on me.
discharges.
Never split the
it's,
party.
Never split the party.
it's Ellish's turn.
Kill him.
Elsh
He's-
is fine.
Elsh is fine.
Elsh is
And
fine.
he's
trying-
alive.
he's now trying to decide if he wants to wake you two up or take care of it.
Yeah, because you're asleep too.
Because if he falls asleep, then that's game, right? So I think as a strategist, he's going to actually try and wake you guys up instead of check the spells real quick.
Wakey, wakey.
What's your... He's not a good person.
Oh,
no.
Give it up.
This is not going to go well for
Elevate my.
him.
Fireball?
Yes.
Yes.
He's
So he's got to make a dex saving throw. He fails, and you two, I think, automatically fail.
Yeah.
So
It's
and
funny.
a lot of people in the
Jeez.
ar are gonna fail.
Wait,
That's
so
enough.
They
The wizard
they
cast
drunk, so
fireball.
they extra flammable.
Yeah. So it's 27
That's how big the
damage
room was, I
for
was-
Leanna Gark and enough to kill little Starence.
Nice.
So Starence,
Oh.
as you,
Oh.
so you two wake up on
Oh.
fire, burning in
Oh.
this ball, but you
Mm.
look up to see Starence like duk, duk, and smash on the ground.
I turn to Ellish because I feel like I instinctively know it was him.
That was unnecessary.
I don't know. It pretty much worked.
I would like to say I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You 2 are awake. The enemy is dead.
Yes,
He's
but
right.
I'm singed.
Ah.
But did you die?
That's wonderful.
Shall we go upstairs?
Yeah.
Excellent. And he and Beige like
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me.
everyone's. Some of the people are dead around you as well. Some of the patrons
I'm
are just
still,
like, "Go,"
just very
and they're
like,
just, is it? You see Ellis just kind of like patting their heads. They're like quick little prayers over their bodies, as it's making its way across. Back to upstairs while the rest of the party's going. Eris, it is your turn against Brutal.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals.
Conjure.
And get Conjure Animals and get 2 twin white Bengal tigers.
Oh, sick!
Ooh, pretty.
And just yell, "Rip her face off!" And so me, the two tigers and Roz are going to attack. How far are we away from her?
It's a small room. It's like an office basically. So you're like 15 feet away from her. So
Okay, that's fine. We'll just go up to her and start making attacks on her. And I know it's disadvantage because of the displacer cloak she's wearing. I get, but if we're flanking her, would it just be a straight roll?
yeah.
Okay, so a straight roll. So I will attack first. Oh wait, no, I can't attack because it was my action to conjure the animals. So they will attack.
Hooray.
Okay. So I will say that Roz will attack first. Okay, yeah. +7. So 16 plus 7 is 23?
Mhm.
Is that right? 23 to hit? Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cute.
Are they rolling disadvantage
hit.
too?
It's just
Oh, that's right. Roll.
So
Sorry.
she's
That's
blanked.
right.
So she's gonna take 8 slashing damage, and she needs to make a strength save of 11 or be knocked prone by Roz.
11.
Nope. You got it.
Cool. Okay, now the two tigers are going to make some bite attacks at her. Straight roll. Oh, that's not great. Should I use a reroll for this?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to reroll.
Reroll.
Okay, that's much better. Yeah. What is that? 17 plus 5 to hit. Was that 23?
22.
22? 22 for that one. So that's another 8, 10. Goodness dice. Okay, first tiger gets, oh, nice. 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage. Second tiger, this might miss. This one is 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, that's fine. But at least she's prone. So that is our turns. Oh, wait, could I? Oh, no. You have, never mind. Because I think to do a bonus action melee attack, you would have had to attack with your first action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
Which was the cast?
Yeah. That was my turn.
Cool. All right. It is her turn. I'm gonna spend it's her movement to get up, correct?
Half her
how does
movement.
that work?
Half.
Does she?
Okay.
I guess
Yeah, she'll
Oh, I don't know.
stand.
She's just knocked prone. Yeah, she can get up.
All right. So she gets up, and she is going to cast right there in the middle here. Swarm of locusts, because that is how. Sorry, insect plague is spelled, but
How much?
it takes up 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point in range.
Ooh, that's big. Basically, like,
Yeah,
the
she's
whole
just
thing.
shooting it out in front of her to basically get all the enemies as opposed to friends. So everybody in there, so the tigers, yourself, and Liana need to make.
Wait, Liana.
That's
Sorry,
that's not.
Jark.
I'm not. Okay, yeah.
My bad.
Thank you. That's okay.
So that is Constitution saving.
Okay.
David.
Go first.
Ew, David.
I'm gonna use a group reroll.
Use it.
15 for Eris.
16 for Jark.
Okay, with Roz's
Cool.
dex. He doesn't have a saving throw, so I guess it's just a dex there. Constitution. Roz got a 4. Tiger 1 got a 11. Tiger 2 also got an 11. They're twins. That's appropriate.
Cool. Right. So just the animals are getting struck. All right. does 18 piercing damage as a swarm of locusts go and start to eat at all your animals. The rest of you, half damage.
How much was the total again? 18?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you said 18.
Oh,
So
that might be-
9.
So 9.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's her turn. And I believe it stays up. Isn't annoying.
Mhm.
Stays up for 10 minutes.
It was what? What was that? The
The
oh,
locusts.
this is.
Yeah,
oh,
they're gonna stay.
jeez. Okay.
Got to break our concentration.
And a creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn. So basically, as long as you're ending turns in this room,
Yeah.
you get chomped on.
Hey,
Dang,
can
so-
you
Yowza.
can you show me where the locusts are? Is that possible to?
Yeah, so it's 20
Trying to-
foot radius. So I can. Are the pins handy?
Yeah.
No, it hits the
20. That's the
Uh,
radius.
wait, it hits the other animals too, right? Where are the other animals at?
Yeah, so all of this. It's basically just like at the lip of her and forward. It's this circle. She's getting the room
Just
in
'cause-
front of her.
So
'Cause I-
20 radius?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's 40.
40 diameter. yeah.
Gotcha.
Are we planning on finishing this fight?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to get through.
Okay. Cool.
Woo!
Just trying to figure out my spells.
Well, we're not even in the room yet.
Yeah.
So I will.
I'm just trying to think ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
anyway.
Okay, who's
Just to-
next?
It's Jark's turn. And
Cool.
I'm gonna pop you guys in and
I
say where
will-
you-
I will Misty Step behind her as a bonus action. And I will attack. Now, do I get straight roll since I'm flanking her now with
Yes.
the beasts in front of
She's
her?
completely
Wonderful.
fine
16.
Nice.
So that's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
24 to hit on my first strike, and then I will pull out my dagger real fast and slash her, try and slash her with the second strike. I'm gonna use the last group reroll
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do it.
for 18.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to use. So first I'll one at a time. Okay, so my first unarmed strike, my punch for her was 9 points of damage for the first strike, and I'm going to use Fury of the Small, okay, to put an extra 10 points of damage on that. So that'll be 19 points total for the first strike. And then I'm going to let's see. So this and the second one 5, so 9. 9 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
For
raid.
the second
Tess.
attack,
Test.
and then I'm going to pump some divine smite
Belch.
into her.
Okay.
That'll be 2d8, and I will put it into the second level as well too.
Ooh.
So
Fine, smart, huh?
yeah, so that should be. Let me see real fast.
Locusts disappeared, by the way.
Oh.
You broke her concentration.
Oh, I got her. Got her on the
Nice.
Good job.
Divine smite. Sorry, let's see. 1d8 level first. Oh, so that's 3d8. 3d8.
Divine smite, huh?
Hey, hup, hey, ho, ho. That's 17 points of radiant damage.
Dang. Yeah, you blast her pretty good. And you knock like some of the tablecloths off like the tables, so now you're seeing them in singular again. Oh, there you go. Great.
It's
Dark.
your turn.
You burst in the door with Anna and Ellis just behind you. What do you do?
I
With a shit ton of dead bugs on the
gotcha. I see that we are fighting this person, and I don't ask any questions.
Right.
It's like, great. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's that? I have 35, so that's fine.
Cool.
And I get right up there,
Mm-hmm.
and I will. It's been too long since raging, so I'm not raging anymore. But I will use another
I
rage.
guess if she's not
You said she's only
thing anymore.
she's single, right?
No,
With
items in the
advantage.
room that have been knocked that were also like displaced are not because
Oh,
so she's like she has adorned this entire room with like displacer hides. So like every
Oh,
item looks like
that's
it's
kinda
blurred and
cool.
double. That's like her environment.
That's kinda cool.
choice.
Gotcha.
Mhm. So she's
Lives
still
in the blur.
she's still wearing stuff.
So she is
Got it.
doubled.
Gotcha.
Yes. But
Right.
she's super flanked, so straight
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Straight roll.
Just like a pack of burnt anywheres.
All right. First attack is a 12,
Nar
and then a 22.
22 will hit.
That's my claw attack. So that is
Terse.
12 points of damage
Nice.
of slashing with my claw, and then I will make a tail attack. That's a 16 to hit. Meh.
You're all out of toys.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was just saying y'all are out of rerolls.
We'll just have to kill her on our own then.
Well, with one of those attacks, I will have her make a wisdom save.
23.
Yeah, she's fine.
Right. Liana, you're up.
Do I get advantage because she's flanked?
Yeah, if you can get to her.
You get
You're just coming in the
straight
door,
roll.
right?
Okay. So
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I-
no
Not
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Straight roll.
Okay. Wait. What is
Yeah.
that?
Just
Hmm?
one dice.
Whatever.
Just a regular
hit?
roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
What are you
I'm
hitting
going to
over?
cast. Huh? Witch bolt.
Okay.
That boat?
That is.
This boat?
Wearable.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm. 39.
What?
39.
Lightning damage.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, describe it.
Oh, you killed her. You killed her, Gilbert.
Oh. She, as the crackling blue energy hits her, you see her displacer self start to kind of shimmer a bit frenetically. And then you see the blue fissures start to crackle outside of her mouth, like through her fingertips and through her eyes, and just kind of like shooting out until she's, yeah.
I am everything.
And nothing.
Cool.
Shark
And then
jumps
she
behind
go-
the desk.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, she
Let that
collapses.
teach you a lesson.
As she falls, there's just like a smoking cigarette and a long stem that is still like upright, just floating to the top.
Shall we sleep here for the night?
I suppose our job here is complete. We could stay here if you wish, or we
different
can return
room.
to the mall. But excellent work.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people that are like sleeping out in the street because of her. I think that we should let them back in their rooms.
Yes.
And there's,
Elsewhere.
you know, there's the people downstairs and all like that. So,
Yeah,
I
I don't want to sleep here with a
suppose.
pelters.
no, I'm going to
Better
go
We
back to
may
the
go
mall.
to
We're
the
still going to
mall.
sleep.
Yeah.
Everybody come and play.
I'm going to go back down to
Throw
the
every
innkeeper
last
and
pen
say,
away.
for your troubles, okay?
Let's go
Okay.
Thank you.
Come on,
Sure.
play.
Yeah.
today.
No, I've got no money, but I'll give him something.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
acquired money.
yeah, you all, you kind of make sure like townspeople know, like, hey, it's safe to go in there right now. Just don't bother to displacer beasts. They won't bother you. The word has spread. You've succeeded in your mission. Yeah. You do. I will say this, kind of like, so time has passed. We're gonna do a quick little epilogue moment. Each of you just roll a d20 for me real quick.
3.
19.
19,
7.
7,
5.
5. Okay. So when you do eventually get back to the maw, just to sort of retire for a bit before your next leave, Eris, you're the only one who really sees this. You see Ellish, who generally doesn't sleep much anyway. He doesn't feel the need. He's always sort of charged by the power of Kloht. But you see him bring a couple living people down who are on a list. So he went off on his own mission that didn't require necessarily all of you, which does happen from time to time. But instead of killing them up there, he seems to it's through like a crack in the door. You're able to see this, and you see that they're spellcasters. They're hung up by their wrists. They're chained. He's not like beating them or anything like that. But you can see he's sort of whispering something to Vaish, and Vaish turns around and like flicks some light webs at him, at the two in the chains, and then you can sort of see them slump and get weaker as these threads sort of like feed into Vaish, and Vaish gets like a little bit larger, and you can just see Ellish just like quick little flick of a smile, and that is where we'll end this evening. But yay! Thanks, friends. We'll do part 3 next week, and part 3 will be a planned one. This middle one, I just wanted to be funzos. This was good.
Will be a what?
Will be a
Sorry.
planned one. I have
Oh, okay.
A
yay.
result.
No, this was fun.
Yay!
This
So
was
thank you
level
everyone for
20.
joining us. And if you think this
Yeah,
show is
thank
worth
you
at least
all.
$1, please consider joining our Patreon. For tiers starting as low as $1, you can help support the studio. You help us keep the lights on, do all that stuff. We much appreciate it. We've got our Patreon producers as well as associate producers, and this has been or will be updated soon.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
we're sorry, we're really busy. But at tiers 3 and above, you can get yourself an exclusive Perception Studio pin, as well as every 3 consecutive months you'll get mailed a new pin. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And as always, we're gonna pay this forward with a raid. So who we gonna do? Jessica Nerdy! Yay! She's
Nerdy.
fucking hilarious. Have a great time. Go there. Tell her who sent you. Be nice.
Bye.
Go
Bye, guys. Thank you all for coming.